Talk to the people them now.
Well, people, good evening, good night, good morning, worldwide. We are the Titans, and we are here tonight in living color live. I know my brother them there on the platform. You have to big them up same way. Sir Lord Byron, the Mystic Sensation, Man of the Wilderness, Sir Wayne Lonesome, and I Melting Pot. And we are here tonight to dissect and deliver some very, very powerful point. Because we have to straighten up something in our Jamaica kind of people. Because we see like the whole society, you know, when you have an earthquake and tremor, as so the society in our Jamaica becomes right now, you know. Everybody wobbly. We want where the gravity left Jamaica. They want stable man. Not their mind. So we have to come deal with them. But we want to big up the people in the chat as usual, you know. The Lonesome family, the Titans family. Big up enough respect. We love you know. Ground Zero, blessing same way. 2 Mile Heights, big up on yourself. Rockford Heights, big up on yourself same way. Because you know, we are the Titans and we are Monday Heights. Over to the floor.
Pat, come out now and call her. Hey, me love Pat color that night, Byron.
What's it?
Pat and
Powerful.
Eh?
All right, call a powerful man.
You know, see the man.
People, big up yourself, Pat, big up yourself, Lonesome. You know, we have to put it on the balance wheel. Simple as that. We have seen the distractions out there. We have seen where, of course, right, the host of evil, right, try to distract and try to create, you know, mayhem. But we have to hold them accountable as it relates to revelation coming from Rosie, right? Donovan Williams, right, is someone that we want, right, some form of at least investigation into, because those allegations being communicated by Rosie, right now in Jamaica, it is extremely serious, right? You have situations as it relates to where Rosie accused him, right, talking about the burning down of people's homes, right? I mean, come on, we have a known arsonist, right, based on allegation in the parliament, right? And Andrew Holness have him under his feather. Andrew Holness feathered him. So we can't have that, right? And other things that, you know, he's involved with. Number one, again, he has a lot of secret for Andrew Holness. And Wayne and Melting Pot, we know say Andrew Holness can't discipline him, you know. Can't. Because you know why? You cannot be disciplined on people. It's simple. You hold the secret for Andrew Holness. As a matter of fact, you hold the key to the chest. To the chest. Not the key to the chest. The key to the chest. Where Andrew Holness money is concerned. Right? He has been secretary in a couple of Andrew Holness shell companies. So, of course, he has the information as it relates to money laundering. They are money launderers. We are not hesitating to say that. So, tonight is one of those nights that we are going to deal with the issues and bring it in front of the people. Blessings. Stay strong.
Yes, all right. So let me tell you something, people. When I can teach people no plastic around here, none at all. For them aim right now, Byron and Pat.
Yeah.
I feel distract the people them. With this, what them call the thing now? What them call the thing? The dialysis machine.
Oh, Jack then. I could just label it as the Jack then saga.
Jack then saga. Okay.
When this Jack then attacks a scandal, people, when you run them with that, remember, you know, them have genocide. Them have a gang where they kill out people about on the place in 2021. Donovan Williams, them call upon that enough. Rosie talk about dead body too, you know. Where body buried. We don't want to pass over these things. Rosie talk a lot of things and say big dirty thinking, Donovan. Can you imagine? You're MP. And when you hear say give them title there, you know say him title no good. Nobody wanna give them title and tell him pipe that me not afraid of you. And I know the police them not bring me in. If you talk to Rosie, make sure you was part of the era. Francis a dead body. It's very serious. If it was a little ghetto you to not find him already, maybe kill him and say wanna find dead body. You understand? It can't go like this. So they might do a little thing in a part. Where they might try to have people they pan Jack, then Jack. We don't eat that. That is not corruption or not at all. So when water go figure bid, I run out and that's a thing foolish. It's a thing we are joining him. You know, say that Andrew send them for. Follow them. No, we are talking about Donovan and the criminality and roads, where she has said. 100% correct. 100. I'm going to start by playing she can have nothing for a burnout in the night time. By the way, remember where I tell them, Andrew said the STEM school can't work. See, people come out with the STEM school, yeah. Now I'll show you something again. February, the Korean fall, the whole place flood. So you know nothing now go on. Rain does fall yesterday again, everything flood wash out. Can you imagine if we have a next this year, Jamaica, it wipe off the map completely. Yes? This guy had too much PR when I get over it. You hear me, brothers?
Yeah, man.
PR. So we're going to start from Rosie, you know. Make us start from Rosie. No further ado.
As the world turns.
One thing with me, you know, me talk up to people and me try to know people. Me not stay like you. We're running into people and I know people. Me try to know people. So when me have a Judas, me know where to keep the Judas and where the Judas must stay. You don't know your Judas them. Donovan Williams. You don't know your Judas them. Because
And I'm not named Judas, you have something named Donovan Williams or Holness. So instead of Judas, you ever say Anjo. You know where you Anjo them there. And Donovan. Yes.
all the people them where you are talk to, them a talk to me. All of them where you are talk to, them a talk to me. And all the things that you have done in this constituency, Donovan, me know. Me know, worthless Donovan. Bitch Donovan.
Oh, can you imagine? Yeah, hey, they man a right thing at this time to talk about, you know. When you also can come out and call you bitch. Remember bitch? A woman dog, right? Wretch, right? Bitch, right? Yes. It's a bitch. Right? And can you imagine Donovan a bitch? Who for bitch too? Queenie, Big Mama, me don't know, Joss Davis. But him is a bitch. You hear what she said is? Worthless and bitch. Continue.
Worthless Donovan. Me know your file.
Okay.
Me know your file. You understand that? Worthless Donovan. Croft Donovan. Me know your file.
You know what is a cruff, man? Ain't the people that make cruff and rule them. Hey, you must know him at the lowest of the low. That's why she come out and say these things. Remember them that dark side down there, so and genocide a war. Them carry it all for him. And by the way, you notice how the Jamaica Labour Party, no you hear about Godman and Wanted man, how them go through, and some of them get a thing, must in a wrong name or something, but them get to fly. This is a corruption, brother. Them, US will investigate Jamaica Labour Party and corruption when it touch Godman. Yeah? Who them set up in a one thing. All right. Continue.
Mongrel Donovan. Me know your file. Donovan when I come from nowhere.
Mongrel! No, this will not take for MP. Mongrel too, you know, brother. Bitch, you know. But it must be smarty bitch. Me, I want for Big Mama bitch. You know things are Queenie bitch. Eh? But you say my bitch. I one of them bitch.
I demand them up a Tower Hill. Used to rob
Whoa.
the yappies them and feed you and your family.
No, that's 100% information. When they say don't hide it, tell it, solving crime peer. I'm sure no hear this. But the man them at Tower Hill where them rob and feed him and family, then you hear everything and I don't know reach to him yet. I know nobody no reach to this yet. Eh? Them are try diverting Pat and Byron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
We not no matter for all this yes, man. Yes, we there. Yes, we there.
You're frightened. You never angle money so in your life.
You there?
Yeah. And you say all of them vice note, fuck with me. And see if me not let them go into the public. Leave me. Leave me alone, Donovan. You hear me? I want you. Mongrel Donovan, leave me alone.
Mongrel.
I frighten you, know. You forgot that when you come in at the constituency, you never have no money. A
No.
liquor Danny used to lend you money.
Okay.
And you make liquor Danny dead.
So gunman are lending money, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Not my word, Donovan. Rose, you make we know. And we you think more than where you feel anyway. Continue.
You, cause the boy lend you money, and when you pay him back Christmas, you give the boy $50,000 for share for him and Fidel and Tavar. That's why Tavar and Fidel run away and eat you. And you make Danny liquor Danny run away and gone foreign. So me know everything liquor Danny tell me before him go away. Say him no want this you. So him a go leave you alone. Cause you was him liar.
Yeah, Him a be a criminality back. He was a liar. Yeah. Okay, continue.
Contractors used to come in here and the man them used to get them 200 and me never know when you are coming here. Remember, them never tell me when you are coming here. You come in by night. But me wait to the place where me born and grow for take you out. Yeah. And me go take you back out here.
Okay.
Me go take you back out here because you must lose. If you stay till election, buy your ticket.
Yeah.
Enrich yourself.
Enrich.
Because that you do. Enrich yourself and the people in poorer.
No. You can't tell me say the JCF that you do all of this. If I did the PMP, them run down over the long time, you know. Yeah. So them not hear this from a council, sitting council, and them not go feel yet. Not even an interview, no charge him, no investigate, not at all. Continue.
The people in poor like church laws in the constituency. Okay. Because all the money them were used to come in the seat where contractors used to come in here and the man them used to get them 200 and them 300 and them this and them that. From
police, by the way, that's a criminality here. Them man they sit down and get them 200 and 300 out of contract. When I work, by the way. Yeah? Them they help by bullet and all kind of things. Just show them MP work, brother. Yeah, hear this?
Mm-hmm. You come in here at 2 and 3 people at work on a project and you alone and get the money from the contractor them.
Okay.
But me said, Donovan, leave me alone. Because your file are go out in the public. And everything when me attack, me can prove it. Everything.
That's it.
Me say, Lawrence Rowe send me a text. If him can talk to me, he want to talk to me about something.
That's a snook fish, you know. Send a text.
If I didn't know Sir Lawrence Rowe number, I wouldn't even answer it. But it never have no name on it. When I call back the number and ask, who is this? Him say Lawrence Rowe. He want to ask me a question. Lawrence Rowe ask me, tell me, say Chris and Ramon, the list of the Raytown division, people them will forget the $20,000.
Whoa.
Him gave Alia 100 paper farms for fill out. And Alia do all kind of things with the farm them and stupidness and him give them to Ramon and Chris and now the people them now gonna get the benefits because it late and the farms them not do. My ask.
You don't know, you wouldn't call benefit now 20 grand. A benefit, big benefit to them, you know. It's all the people them, that's why Jamaica can't better, you know.
Lawrence Rowe, why you bringing that argument to me? I have nothing to do with no farms. When una do no things, una never tell me nothing. Wanna bring. But guess what? Lawrence Rowe go on like him smart. Him a try to feel me out if me and Alia and Chris and Ramon in a dialogue. So him want to know if on a circle is trustworthy. Your circle, Donovan Williams, not trustworthy because you have Lawrence Rowe in there will walk and talk everything. He might carry news to you and he might carry news to everybody else.
But Donovan I carry news to everybody else. So you call this a Donovan carry George is saying at the front part, so Donovan everybody will him chat to share back. So I carry news to everybody. So him go down there where people ban and go and set up people against them one another. It's a dangerous court, this, you know. When she call him mongrel, me just a court. You know, because she know why she call him mongrel. Mongrel are them, you know, the mongrel dog. Especially little me and G one, them a mongrel, you know, them no mix. And me and G, continue.
So your circle will never private. Never. Because Donovan, me know every single thing where you do, how you do, when you do, where you do. You ask them, where you have around you, if me did make them know nothing where me I do anytime at all. Them get duties for execute, them never get duties. Them never be a part of no decision making because me know me did have a whole heap of boy, girl I deal with. So me know what to say to them and when not to say to them. Leave me alone, Donovan. You hear me, I warn you? Leave.
Them boy girl there. When you hear about boy girl, Snooky and Big Mama, got them a boy girl, you know. Andrea Davis and Queenie them. She said enough boy girl Donovan never deal with.
Me alone. Because me know you can't stay in a Central Kingston. You could have, me not even talk about Jesus. The devil on your back, you can't stay in here. And me build Central Kingston, you know. And me build Central Kingston. Ramon in I'm yard when me build Central Kingston. You're going in yard, go tell him and him brother, say come me, I go carry her to Rosie, make sure expose her in her politics. And me carry them, go expose them all about in a politics. I don't know Ramona undermine me. From 2016, Mrs. Madden down a Grace call me and tell me, say, Chris and Ramon and Sanjay, which is in brother, in the community, a campaign say, me can win the election 2016. Them go down a Grace go tell Mrs. Madden, and Mrs. Madden call me and tell me, Rosie, beware of them. Them are under.
Mrs. Madden. All right, so so you're over there, so with them I do politics instead of their Grace I do your thing. All right, Mrs. Madden. Continue.
So me know a long time, Sir Ramon and Chris and Sanjay did I do it. Mrs. Madden tell me long time and tell me, say, open me your eye. And all me, Chris was more explicit and sure say him a fight. Some did avoid Chris, but Ramon gave the impression like Chris is the problem. Chris carry news and Chris got this and talk this and Chris. Every time I talk to him about Chris, him pour down everything upon Chris. The time him did I do it. So now I know that Ramon was a snake and Ramon is the one that do all the things them way I do. I leave Ramon alone. And nothing to no argument with him. I don't want to fuss with him. I just want me and him to go up on the floor. And you anticipate a selection. Me no in a selection. Me I give him the seat. But me I go run past something else cause PMP have to win the seat. JLP can't win it back. Me I make sure them not win it back. That's all me have to do. So me no in an argument with you. When Ramon tell me that you told him that you gave me money, and I said to Ramon, say, Ramon, Donovan never give me any money. Donovan don't give me money. Donovan give me projects. Him expect me to take the money, but the people was always paramount. When I tell Donovan how much money I give the people them all the time, him tell me, when me I give you so much money for, me give $6,000, me give $7,000. I always tell Donovan that can't help nobody.
Him this the people them tell you where you give so much money for if you give 6,000. So them take taxpayers money and the total and take the people them like some punk. Can you imagine how the feel down a south, man? Got that style, you know. Una bitch. Remember no me, well, no bitch she call him. She not say my bitch. Una bitch. A style, you know. According to Rosie. Bitch. With a big mama of a bitch, but a bitch a style, you know. Eh? That's why the country can better. We have to keep this alive, Byron.
Exactly. Non two way about that.
Yeah. Can't come off the burner, man. This have to stay upon the burner, you know, until it get, you know, looked into by the relevant authority because these are criminal allegations, you know. Yeah, and Rosie seemed to have the facts. Yeah, and I mean Rosie didn't make any bones in highlighting and saying the things them. Yeah, because it was spoken in a chat group amongst themselves. So Rosie wasn't like hiding behind a wall. She was speaking directly to them. Even Donovan Williams himself was a part of the chat group. So now it leak and come out is where them have issue with it. But it's reality, everything where Rosie said. And we asked the crime minister how him not move this guy as member of parliament from East Kingston. And we ask the commissioner of police what do about this type of information that is out there. When say crime pay, you know something, you tell it. Well, Rosie knows something and she tell it because everything what she say about this guy, you know, a criminality affair where I look upon, you know. Him link with gunman, him steal the taxpayers' money, yeah, him carry out arsonists. We say skeleton, Rosie know where skeleton there. And them a top class information, man. So me I ask Google too. But it look like him gone quiet from the Rolex watch incident. Me not hear nothing about him. Google too, you can't come out now, come do some work, you know, cause you get taxpayers' money, you know. Yeah. Come out, come shed some light on this man. And stop going like you know some mafia. You understand? Come out, come shed some light. Because you get taxpayers' money and you're that big criminal affair. Not because one of the affiliated individual is implicated. Come out, come shed some light because remember, you know, justice when not served, you know, and justice denied. And the people them from inner East Kingston, this guy had destroyed them, mutinied certain people out of the community, out of the constituency by using arsonists. Some people body now underground, turn skeleton. So this a big problem. So the crime minister need to come out, come talk, you know. Yeah, because I'm going like so well then him can't speak on certain thing as long as it have the topic propaganda him come speak. When him have real issues on him silent. Issues like the cocaine and all them things them silent. This now as something that is very relevant to him because I'm the leader of the party. So it's relevant to him for him come clear up this mess. It's a garbage, you know. I'll toxic garbage. Yeah, so we don't want to come use no deflection using Jack then and Mr. Dennis Gordon and feel like so well you can plaster something over East Kingston allegation will surround Donovan Williams with the high level of theft and corruption. I yield back the floor to my brother.
Well, you know, Melting Pot, just in terms of what you have said there, right, 100% truthful. I mean, if one should consider in terms of how the information get out into the public, this is an information that was not intended, right, for the public consumption.
True.
Right? And as we look and as we saw it as it is, that Rosie was speaking, right, to, you know, a particular group within his chat group.
Yeah.
And what stunned me most of all is that Rosie also knew that Donovan Williams was a part of that group that she was addressing. And she did not hesitate, right, to speak, even though Donovan Williams, right, would have access to the information that she was communicating at the time. So put it, let us say this. It is like, okay, all right. Rosie was telling all the information to Donovan's face.
Definitely.
And knowing that, okay, yes, he's a liar, right? And remember, you know, if you is going to accuse a liar, you know you have to come well. You know you have to have your facts. You know you have to confident, right? Because if you and I having an argument and I'm going to accuse you, Melting Pot, and you're a liar, I am going to 100% careful in terms of my accusation. But for me to come out, right, into a chat group, remember Jamaican people, she wasn't speaking to the public at large. And she was speaking internally to other GLP, right, might be persons who into that leadership role, but she was venting there and she was holding back. Now, let us look on some of the accusation. Saying that Donovan is a bitch. Remember,
okay.
Rosie knew that Donovan is going to hear all of what she's saying. And she's saying, look, Donovan, you're a bitch. You are a thief. Mighty God, Jamaican people.
You're a mongrel.
You are a mongrel.
By the way, Byron, Donovan the dancer back in there, I just fear advice them to out. But when you hear it cut, shout out to him. Can't him in the group, Them in it, Andrew them see the group too, Them the one of them in the group.
Okay.
Them know.
But look at that, Wayne. I did not even aware that at the time when she was speaking, I know that Donovan Williams is a part of the group. But I did not know that at the time she was speaking that he was present. And
no, because let me tell you, you see, when them take out thing out of them thing and give me. You should say you Donovan because you are there. So when you post in a group, that's why I say group, a giant group, everybody see where you post. So him chat and then she chat. They might not take out to him and say and him do less chat, but she chat to him. He might read everything. I might type back something, but I put voice note. I say you among great that him she talk to directly in the group.
Yes.
So everybody are here. Because people argue in a group, You understand? So him directly she talk to. That's why she not go tell him. She say you, because everybody where you chat to, them know because he's a part of the group. So he might say everything. That's why you see and other people in the group see it. As a group, So man, chat, do what I win in a group. Say what I win in a group. And somebody post something. It'll come up on my phone. It come up on everybody's phone. We in the group. So we can read it, have a voice note, and we hear what say. I'm looking at it and I'm listening. And I write and say something about him and then put in the group. You understand? So when he do it now, he might try to keep it down. That's why them was jack then. Where it's nothing. And then make water going to bed. The big nasty and think up the place. Yeah. Walk around and I call Marky G name. And I go up on radio. And that's why the radio and TV them are Jamaica flapping up. Because them have this big water go around instead of them say, yo, I know, let me ask you. Anybody in the paper, them carry this in the paper yet? Them continue upon this yet? Because this is a criminality, This is not just corruption and scandal. This is a criminality. This is a burning out people. This is about body and who dead. I remember dark side kill a lot of people. Dark side and genocide did a war. Yeah? And a theme name did a call up. See? A Germs Donovan, a bitch Donovan, because so we call him now, I didn't name what we get, kind famous. Bitch Donovan. You see me answer, Byron?
All right.
Mongrel Donovan. Yes, brother.
So let us address it.
Yeah.
So she wasn't hiding when she was making reference to bitch Donovan. Right? Dog Donovan. So then, for Donovan now to be coming out in the public and talking about lawsuit, right? That is only a charade. Because he had already knew the accusation that laid against him. And now to the fact that it reached in the public, social media can't hold it back. So now we have to dig down in it. Now, Lonesome, watch this now. I'm melting pot.
Yeah.
What one of the items that was very much keen to me is when Rosie made reference that the Yappies man them rob, right, and feed him, right? Now, we get to understand that the Yappies man them are gunmen because Rosie said it plainly.
Yeah.
But Lonesome, based on certain intel that we have also, right?
Last time.
Because the Yappies man them do all the evil for Donovan, and Donovan now became member of parliament. It is rumored, right, that the Yappies man them asked him for let off steals and ammunition. We don't know how truthful the information is.
Yes.
Right? But the strong possibility that exists as it relates to quid pro quo. Right? Them do things for Donovan and Donovan do things for them. Right? Now, if you dig deeper now, we know what Rosie had stated. Rosie also stated lonesome, which this now, all right, this is what we are talking about, lonesome, when we talk about JFJ.
Yes.
Jamaica for Justice. Within the accusation of Rosie, Rosie spoke about burning down homes, you know.
Yes.
Right? And have several people dislocated as it relates to
PNP people.
yes, gain political mileage
Yes.
and change, right? The political landscape,
Yes.
the demographic of the area, right? And also appease in terms of their commercial plans,
Yes.
right? Land grabbing and whole political thing.
Yes.
And then if Donovan can be using these people like the Yappies to burn out the people them house and do all of them something there. I am saying then, okay, why JFJ not identify that element of the information, right? And definitely address that, because this is serious, you know. You're talking about a politician, you understand, being accused as an arsonist and conspire to burn down the homes of Jamaicans to have a political outcome, right? And have commercial interests in the area. And the thing that is surprising, how serious the information is, the Prime Minister, as we speak, has not come out, melting pot. The Prime Minister, as we speak, has spoken nothing on it. What the Prime Minister has done now, have his propaganda media like NNN and Miss Chin and whosoever the Prime Minister want to spin the whole narrative for him. This something cannot be spun, right? There is no spinning that can be done about these serious and egregious allegations. They are serious. That goes to the core, that needs to be investigated.
Yes.
Now, the Commissioner of Police, we know that the Commissioner of Police, right, is a GLP loyalist, you know. We know that the Commissioner of Police is a GLP activist. But my God, man, you're going to tell me now that him just so blatant that you're not even coming out with a press release? No, at least pretty it up for us, man. To say that, okay, all right, you spoke to Rosie in connection to the allegation and what being communicated, and you understand the interest that the investigators would have in this case, right? Nothing from umbrella group of church, nothing from civil society. Then I saw everybody lockstep with the criminality and the corruption.
Yeah, man.
You are going to tell me that everyone lockstep with the corruption? The utterance is so, I mean, it is so poisonous, permeated through social media, throughout the length and breadth of Jamaica. The Commissioner of Police, is he saying to himself now that these allegations are not serious? Come on, these are petty allegations. Come on, these are serious allegations. And so then the Jamaican people really need clarity. Because what we have heard, right, it sent such a shockwave through social media. Right? So, I mean, it is really crippling. It is really serious. Right? And we have to get to the bottom of it. I realized that last Tuesday they don't have parliament, you know. Why are we paying these people? These are the issues coming Tuesday. in Parliament that need to be addressed. Right? Them can't shape a narrative in terms of, okay, have the business of the day speaking about situations that the Jamaican people don't want to hear. They need to address the situation with Rosie and Donovan. It needs to be addressed. Is the Commissioner of Police of interest in the case or what?
Baron, read that little part there in a way you talk, say.
Okay. So, Raytown Division Councillor Rosalie Hamilton is daring Member of Parliament for Kingston Central Donovan Williams to proceed with his promised lawsuit as the now public feud between the two Jamaican Labour Party representatives intensifies.
All right. Let me say something to you. If she did not tell a lie or whatever, remember we know what going down there come from East Kingston. You think she not dare you to come through with this and run your way and style you? Him low up, him at the lowest of the low right now in there. Queenie them low, yeah, brother? Continue. She not go there with him. She not back off. She back off, she run him way.
Well,
secret.
But that is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right? In terms of Donovan threat, Rosie did not back off.
No.
Rosie doubled down. And Rosie is daring him. Rosie said, okay, if you're bad, go through. You understand? Because I'm right behind you. And have the evidence. Remember, Rosie told him, you know, that look, Donovan, may have your file. So lonesome, a melting pot. Me no say, on a one page in the file there.
No side full, you can't carry it.
The file they look like it big enough.
Brother, film file, your ship can't carry
The
it.
file they look thick enough.
Brother, me say around 10 of the biggest ship them and carry the most aisle of the carry film file.
So hold on now.
Thick.
So hold on now. That is one of the reasons why it seems like now them want file 30 in the file there.
Yes.
And we notice that Rosie, you understand, in them few days that sort of silent.
No,
I wonder for section 53, section 3.
Brian. We could have pushed it out because we're not stupid. Because we is the on the ground.
Yeah.
I say everything in a funeral up, you know. Because them can't bother up.
Wayne, hold on there, Wayne.
Yes.
One of the things that I heard, right, that they are saying that, okay, she must still deal with the councillor
Yes.
thing. They're not going to deal with no election or anything where that is concerned. So I don't know if for that Rosie make Rosie calm down.
It alone. Them are beggar, them are player, them are promise her everything. Like
Yes.
amount this. Them are do everything I say you carry down the whole party. If you carry out this, it are mash up the whole.
Yes.
Remember, I'm Andrew on his right hand. So everything tied to Andrew. We are beg you please. So right now them depend on to kiss it up. Can you imagine now corrupted government that, brother?
No man, hey, look here.
Thinking corrupted government that.
It's nasty. It's very nasty. It's extremely nasty. And you know, but the whole thing what surprised me though, melting pot, is civil society. Right?
Yeah.
Mainstream, even mainstream media. What mainstream media, right, need to push on the situation. I'm not seeing mainstream media asking the Prime Minister if he's not going to address the situation concerning Rosie, right? Accusation of Donovan Williams. Right? You Big Mama station not doing that, you know. Then make sure them control them narrative there. Right? Then make sure them so all right. No, Bien. I am hearing a little argument, you know.
Yes.
Say, me and you are melting pot. We politically biased. And some of them say them now listen to it. No, I tell you what me hear, because as a matter of fact, I can show you the WhatsApp message when me get.
Yes.
Say the political say me and you politically biased.
Yes.
You understand? And rare, blah, blah, blah. And PNP can't do nothing wrong. And rare, blah, blah, blah.
But hear this. Before you say something, let me just tell them straight again. Let me tell you something. That I go through my ears. Remember when I can't catch me now when I trap, when I do yes man thing on it. No way. So let me just tell you straight. When could have good thing in WhatsApp me because me know I tell you the chucking now on a big dirty thinking mama go learn to do man ass. You know, yeah, my brother might have more and him not so nice ramp with neither and part worse. We no bother ramp with them. But they don't know so they don't bring that to me. Me not buy that. Yeah? And the first me hear this. When send people for attack my brother side of me yasso. Over yasso. When we keep one of the nicest thing them. We set up people to attack him. When we take them out, that's rush that.
Yes.
In there.
That's
That's
true.
rush that. And then you send some little germs. Sit down right yasso. Me say if I didn't know I'd wear some book like feet to say. I don't know me, you know. Book like then they should have run up and plate and go talk about me at the money laundering. My government know about that. First, me hear about these things. And I talk about you sit down pan fence, you know, germs, you know, feel. Because remember, the man of the wilderness, hey, it's when they go look for me, file in a brother. And when they go look up them file, them see thing. Me don't need some company around me. See my brother, them, I'm a good. Yes, Paulo.
Yes, Sir Byron and Melkin.
Blessing Bolo.
Big up, Gov'T.
Here, Mr. Kawala say people say they're not listening to him because he's biased. All you have to do is ask him if they listen to the portion, right? That's all you have to do is ask them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because you say they listen to the portion, right? They don't have no argument. Don't right, they say,
Yeah. But me say something to you, Bolo. Me say something to you now. You see when the truth beat them and them can't go around the truth. Can them have to watch when I ask them about watching, them a watch. Them a take note. Them now when them say that no, them feel that some little water brain people around us and I say, all right. Now I jump, you know, like some guy, some little punk in come and say, me sit down pan fence. No, me there for all government accountable. Also my brother, also you Bolo. You wanna wait. Will you hold government accountable? When you see criminal government, what you do? Let him go. Remember what people are suffering. We are standing up for the people in Jamaica now. So where is political and bias in that? If you make Andrew Holness I tell them what a lie about point them out, I hurt them in a brother. Brother, if you hurt them, every day like idiot have spread propaganda with them, the moon say that you know political bias. You know that then. And by the way, the bias business, go check Big Mama and Queenie with them thing there. That's why them can't pay them tax. And that's why them are live so. We know, we look at at 28 years, I'm married this year, you know. Do what I mean? I pay married people, man, I'm with kids and grandkids, man. Nobody else around that stuff. We are super granddad. We know the wrong with me. We don't bias. Big mama, them bias and they tweet every week.
But Wayne, see wifey upstairs there, you know. You married
Upstairs.
me and you hold on the Wayne. Cause me and you actually married the same time, you know, because 27 for me, you know.
Yeah, there.
27 years of marriage.
Good too.
27 same way.
Yeah, but
27, 28. You understand? Them for low way, man.
low way, we are big, but
Low way.
foolishness.
Right?
So them at 28 for me, at 27 for them. You see that? That what I tell you, say. We're dad and super granddad, man. We don't mix you up in one thing. We don't go away.
All right.
yeah, listen, go on, do the thing,
Yeah, man, we're there. Yes, my brother. So when them say these things do Byron, you know, them not watch. You know why them say them not watch them why you say we could change the subject.
Yeah.
Who we go on? Let me tell you this. The opposition for the government accountable. So you get the country for run. You can't make the road them and water fall, the whole place flood. The people them a fight right now with Western Union, them lock it down, them get the money, but the money done. The 10 billion. These are the things that we address. We don't have no hospital. None. In the public hospital. That's why we get travel advisory for the hospital of Jamaica. First in a Jamaica history. And about no while I know in a brother. In a Jamaica history, you ever get travel advisory for the hospital, brother? Not the first.
Exactly.
Jamaica turn a narco state. in a history. Now the first is for Andrew watch.
First.
Yeah,
The
you
first.
can't go to back first, see you. Them gone 3.5 ton of coke already for the start of the year.
And that's true.
Remember we don't reach over here, brother? 3.5 ton. That's over 7,000 pounds of cocaine. Billions of dollars. Then now come for the big boys. Where them see that to America watch them and them find a way for put back flour and sell it. Them have you have a thing named C-Tac. Yeah? It changed to coke tack. Coke attack it name. So they hope that them just take coke as them please. You know, so them not get fired and lock up. You know what them do? Them disperse them all over the place. That solving the problem. No, them still a juggies. Jamaica can't run so. But when no come Canada with it, you know, because it's from phone name give it to the authority. And Byron, I do the same thing. I'm melting.
Yes.
And don't go in the statement, me know, because we give it to the authority over there too. Because no for one name, we have it police. Uno na police. And uno no for una politician. Una juggies. Una shit. Yes, Byron.
Yeah, and you know, it offends us, right? When we see people that tell peer like, hey, I'm going to show you a thing, melting pot and lonesome. One of the things where burn me, you know, and grieve me, you know, when me hear this little you know, I mean, I really disrespect the elders, you know, but that's when we see a big man, so like the one Michael, you understand that third party NDM. You know the man I said, you know what I heard the man said? The man said PJ Patterson, who took $5 billion from NHT, right? Allow an individual to rub up the $5 billion. You understand? Yo, I said when
a 72 PJ bill and repair 72, not scared. When we
hold on now.
The one who put my brand new high school. This man not chat bullshit. The man take me at the school.
Hey, I'm saying the man.
That's why them party. That NDM is a piece of shit. That's why them couldn't win a seat.
Me say, because
yes.
After me, you know, say after me answer Marvin Edgar, on the platform, and you understand, and I came off, right? Because I wasn't on their link, you know. You understand? I just call in because of what they were saying, and I know that they were telling the people lies. You understand? So it prompted me, you know, calling because I was so upset. But after I called in and I spoke with Marvin, right, and you know, told him, you know, to basically stop lying, right? And when I hung up the phone, and the one named Michael took it over, I heard the man said, you understand, the $5 billion that PJ Patterson got. You understand? PJ Patterson associate, right, rub up the $5 billion. And I wanted us to call back again. I'm saying, you know what, you know, the back and forth thing with them, you know. It's just that.
Brother, first of all, you want to say highway bill, you get phone, you get everything, part program, everything. Remember, PJ leave the IMF 95. Not with the IMF money. Do all these things and set all these programs, put the hotspot in a school, build up around 70 at school, build and refurbish 70 ad. Not the 60 ad when I show in all around 72. At High School and the high school over Cumberland, over them way, and be a brand new high school, them there. Brand new high school. Instead of them come at all. Yeah? Brand new high school over Portmore, so enough more places. So this man I idiot, you know, because in a them thing they have check and balances. See? And to them now give things to them friend and rub up the money. This is what them do. Like the 600 million bushings can. And by the way, Byron, me here, you know, I just said before, a melting pot, they must say the PMP and the JLP are two. Who said this them for lay some egg? Because like them I tell to themselves, you know, them just green and can't green no more. Yeah? Yes. And them because when you green like that, they're full of lies. Remember, I know I was a PMP, remember I just said on this, so I found I was a PMP. I train bad mind and coming like a snake. him come and farm the JLP and the whole Robin and Dunce business start. He was a PNP. So, me no know if you found that was a PNP that really turn and cause PNP and tell life and PNP. So, let me tell you someone ungrateful is a piece of shit. Buster was a PNP. Now my man was not labor right. Buster was a PNP.
Wayne.
Bad mind. Make you see.
Hold on, Wayne. You know me hear the man. You know me hear the man. They must say again to Wayne.
Yes.
Right. Say the PNP and the GLP deliberately, right, aim in not educating the people of Jamaica. That the PNP participate in not educating. No, hold on.
Who said
that? Say, no, man. You know what? Let me tell you something, you know, Wayne.
A rumors that, you know?
Yeah, but hold on, Wayne. You see, anyhow, we don't address them situation here and we leave them out there.
Them
life.
Yes.
We can't leave them. Some people might say, Mystic Sensation, don't follow up that. Me not take them the advice, say, don't follow it up. Look here, we have mashed down them lies there. Because we will tell you something. Why we need to mash down them lies there. Remember, you know, you see the FinSac thing, but them swing from 2016, them swing it, go straight up to 2020, and all of that was lie. Because that's what? Because what? Nobody never push back.
Brother,
nobody never push back on it.
Vex now.
And then get away with it.
Well, I make a push back Byron, you are team. I make no vex now. This is Siaga son, the adopted one. And this is how him lie, and this is how him and him father lie. Now, I look for 5 minutes with him like I just said that Byron. So we are deal with this once and for all, Byron.
Yes.
Yeah, you say it, right? But I want to play a little thing with him. I make a little thing with this guy, make an interview, right? He might tell us that the Siaga name never good, but you know, so this guy, like this guy say, because when FinSac make Siaga lose Enchanted Garden. These are the same Siaga what 31 million US and forgot same poet are the first man in a history. Me know what millions in a US and forgot the amount of money in thief and all. When Siaga, hey, him forgot prison, you know. Yeah. I forgive her right, I might have him debt in about brother. $400 million the man way, you know. In the 90s, just so you know.
We play what me said now. Megawatt say if you send you the video, when I play earlier and close my show. So me send it there. Yeah, Megawatt, me send him Megawatt.
Yes. See the guy, yeah, look at.
Christopher is what I would consider to be a member of royalty here in Jamaica. His father, Mr. Edward Seada, was the 5th Prime Minister of Jamaica. That would be the equivalent to your president. And he was in office from 1980 and 1989. So I want to welcome Christopher to the channel. It's truly an honor to have somebody of his significance, character, and background on this channel. And as you know, what I like to do is I like to interview people that I believe are shaping.
You can't hear him?
Impact Jamaica.
Yeah, I hear him not too clearly still, but we are here. We can do some better audio. That will be fine.
I can't know. Well, I'm going to pass it and make you hear him. I want to hear him out a little bit.
In terms of children and babies, but I just give that ability to enjoy this now. So if I've never forgotten where I really started from. So, and even though people say, no, you moved up and you moved up, I said, no, but if it wasn't for God putting me in that place, then I wouldn't have the ability to do what I can do now. So I never see anybody on the road. And when somebody asks for something, my mother knows it. I hardly ever say no. It's hard for me to say no because I know if it wasn't for them as much as for God more than anything else, I wouldn't be where I'm at, that you could be interviewing me at this point.
I love that. You know, Chris and I have some similarities, and I want to go back to adoption. Chris was adopted as I was adopted as well, so we have that in common.
You're the liar with a boy. You're the liar.
One of those people like me, I would stop to help out anybody in the street, and I'm always being chastised about because I want to stop and give them money or help them or what I can do. So I want to talk a little bit about adoption because we both come from that same channel. How far back, or when did you realize that you were adopted?
I think it was when I was 9 or 10 when we lived in Jacksonville. And apparently, something came up, I think, and my mother, who can speak Spanish, she picked up on something, and then somehow after that incident, I was told that I was adopted. And it took me aback because I didn't really see myself as different at that point. But then I kind of felt myself pulling away because I said, maybe I don't really fit, but they've always been looking at it. I fit in now because I kind of, at that point, I was like, I wonder if I am, but they've always showed me love, affection. My sister, my brother, everybody, just my aunt, my grandmother. My grandmother was like, yeah, and my dad would always get upset with persons when they said, oh, you're adopted son. And he's, no, my son. Yeah. So it's in a sense happened, but I mean, over the years, I've had incidents where persons have been, the policeman wanted to stop me, I think it was in Negro. He said, I must have stopped in the roundabout to let off some stuff. And he came up to me and said to me, oh, why are you stopping in the road for? I said, I just let off somebody. Give me the documents. And the guy came out and said, see how that? I said, yeah, my father. I was like, no, man, I must have a jacket. And I was like, give him a couple of choice words. And eventually went and reported it to the station. But that's how.
So instead of the man charge him, you hear him though? He used the Siaga name and going around about to could have caused accident. Run about, you know. We forgive we a lot of people because they have Siaga name. And so the man say, oh, you adopted Siaga. He might tell the man, say, I'm a father, so no give me no chat. So you hear him saying, go report the man should have lock up him backside. Oh, you, if you know better and stopping and run about with a lot of people. Run about, you know. Wait have to keep clear at all times. You hear him? Him just admits him to crime. And then the man say, you must have jacket and him go report. Continue. You hear him say, Finsack, may I make you take him on? Yeah.
That thing for me, it's not just the persons that don't know me, but it has happened to me with persons who should know better. Right. Persons that are supposed to be in society, so to speak, as they call it in Jamaica society, just that they're like, you're idiot. And you know, people always say you don't look like Eddie. And I have to mention my mother, and then I say, oh, fine. But it's always been a struggle to kind of, you're always trying to do more that they can be accepted. My cousins have been very good to me. They're in Cayman, they're in the States and everything else. And they've all been very receptive. I mean, I have another cousin. He was adopted by my Uncle Albert Carlton. And I think he's in Ohio, I think in the States. And, you know, he had the same problem when he came out here one time. He was like, came back out to get a job, and it's like, it's just name alone was a big hindrance. My sister had the same problem as well, too.
So you hear him say the name around a big hindrance because they know they're going to mash up the place. Some say the name around them look a job, and them name alone a big ignorant. This a joke. Yeah? Because they mash up the place, somebody don't want to trust them. Continue. You hear him though? Continue. Continue, yes, sir. Press.
We have to background and everything, but the name is already pretty short right now, so we can't really. Right. So it's a, you know, I don't go there to ask my name.
Him said the name.
Very much. I'm somewhat non-existent because I don't really want to be. I've had the public eye for so many years. Right. That I just try and stay as humble, even at work. I say, if you see you want to call Mr. Sheldon, it's no problem, but don't come on the road. Call me Chris, call me anything else. But it's adoption in Jamaica is, I think, from what I understand, at some point, it's not really adoption. Okay. So, you know, it's like your aunties, you don't really mention adoption. Right. So I think it's very difficult, but it's a very, very hard thing for me to do sometimes because to me, family means a whole lot more than some people understand. And the level of loyalty I'll have to my family. I basically was on a trajectory at Sandals. My dad said the hotel in Carinosa, when Chanty God needed my help. And I said, well, I was in, you know, my general manager at Sandals, where I was the director of operation. A lot of senior management at Sandals said, well, I said, my family needs me. And it didn't really work out because the hotel closed down eventually. Not because of whatever, but somewhere. I think it was Finsack had something to do with it as well.
Fuck you and fuck off! Come off on my phone. Finsack have what to do with what? These are the fucker where them go around and talk. When Siaga owe 131 fucking million US and forgot same not pay it back. Eh? You saw you hear Finsack. This is all them lying on. The Lebanese.
One of them are running. Brother, one of them are running Finstock story. Yeah? And them now tell the truth about Finstock.
Put it up.
You understand? Them now tell the truth about Finstock. Because even when Siaga said, him never member. Remember the money where Siaga get, from Central National Bank, It's a conspiracy money, Siaga never borrow no money. Siaga get the money. Because if you borrow money from bank and you no member, the bank must member and write you. So the fact that there was no dialogue between Eddie Siaga and the bank is a conspiracy money. The same thing like when you see come up here now. You understand? Yeah. Dan Crawford was a player in the system. Ponzi scheme. Him take all money and get to him family members them and share up a bag of money where people invest. Here, FinSac come be the solution to the problem. FinSac come to solve the problem. Because there was big problem. Remember the man them drain the foreign net reserve, There was no more foreign currency in Jamaica. So what the Bank of Jamaica have to do? The Bank of Jamaica have to put up a high interest rate. Yeah? To curtail the high borrowing from the bank. So them put up a high interest rate as a deterrent factor. Now make we broaden out this thing now. Yeah? And we have to show the people them. FinSac was the mechanism that the government had to put in place. Right? And remember, several of them benefit from FinSac. Yeah, the government buying up the bad debt them and thing. Hardly saw man yard in benefit. Yeah. Eddie Siaga benefit. Several of them benefit. The bars them and the whole of them benefit. You understand? Because the whole idea was that them Ponzi scheme was organized, constituted, and executed for rob the Jamaican investors, both locally and overseas in the diaspora, and several people suffer at their hands. Yeah? And it causes a ripple effect through the society, Because when you put your money into an invested scheme and it crash, you now get back your money. I remember the money where you put in there, borrow it using your collateral like your home and all these things. So people lose both ways. That was the greatest transfer of wealth from the Jamaicans to the Jamaica Labour Party hierarchy. Yeah, and that them do. I remember say it benefit them both ways. As I said, them buy back all people house. People who did put up them home for mortgage. Yeah. I mean take a mortgage from them home. To put na them investment. We are half at 10%. Yeah, every month, which would give you 120%. You understand? Those people have to sell back them house. Just to clear the debt with the mortgage lender. Andrew Holness buy a house out of that program. Vaz them buy a house through that same program. They are the one who benefit. So when you hear them come, my Jamaican people, and I use FinSac as a scapegoat. And because them lie and them can't tell the truth, then why them not release the FinSac report? How long we are asked Andrew them to release the FinSac report? A taxpayers over 150 million was for the FinSac report, And them sit down on it. Them now release the FinSac report. Because what is in the FinSac report is nothing to do with the People's National Party government. A PJLP you have seen at the FinSac report. And them are criminal, my Jamaican people. Yeah. And the sooner we get rid of this criminal party and put them behind bars for the wrong what them do over decades, and the better Jamaica will be. God them commit so much wrong, high level criminality and get us scot-free. Scotch-free. So we are talk to the people and stop listening to this FinSac thing. And anybody where you see out there now a try for rumor against the People's National Party, we don't know so them was snake on the grass long time. That's why me no go past people platform. Me stay over my boundary. Cause me can't mix up with people when me know a fifth column, you know. Me nah do that. If you open a building and you put up a billboard say poultry feed, that mean you expect so well then you come buy your fowl feeding. Don't put no people consume product in there. It's a poultry shop you open. Enough of them people I must them come like the most People's National Party, you know, representative in the social media space. Now we see them true colors. Some people with some little sound when them attack, them go boom ba boom, boom ba ba. Me can't listen them there. You understand? Me no chat gibberish. So when me a listen to a guy, me no want a certain thing for say, me no want you know boom ba boom ba ba. They have some little garbage now like Marvin Edgar. Where we know them a fifth columnist can try to form a third party called UIC with Patterson and a pay bangarang one over there. You understand? But of them same people me here come label the People's National Party as the same like the Jamaica Labour Party. And I talk about criminality and all type of thing and colonialism and gang and them fucker there. And them thing that throw me off and get me mad. You understand? Because if you come talk about politics, come talk about politics with clarity. Don't come talk about politics because you want to shape the narrative to suit you or a platform. When I work on a platform, you know, I work on a platform with a thing called genuinity, genuine facts. I now do not propel the numbers them around here because you see, once you talk the truth to the people will come to your platform. And you know, a whole heap of people are the bots. And the bots, it shows to them platform, up to them platform, not then away. Them a tamper with them number, we know that. And them want to seek relevance and come speak on subject matter where they are not privileged to speak on the subject matter. We know about the meltdown in the 90s. We know what constitute that. We know the gang was Siaga, Dan Crawford, and Paul Chen Young and associate. We know what them do. So we have the genesis of the Finsack saga. And we now have to fabricate it because of political views or mileage. We are taught the truth because we know the titans. We know the tabloids. We are the titans. And we are manlyites. And we stand predominant with that. So me just want to get the facts out straight to the people. Yeah? You see this Jamaica Labour Party that has wrecked the society of Jamaica. If Jamaican people continue to listen to them and digest them lies, them corruption and them propaganda, then we not have Jamaica in the next decade. Next decade, no Jamaica no exists. So the change I have to make right now, here and now, is the time for the changes. And to take 1 decade and mash up Jamaica, sink Jamaica, you know. Jamaica, they on level pegging with 80. That's how Andrew do with Jamaica. You understand? And we now go sit back and allow a guy to come with him rhetoric of lies when campaign with in 2015. And because the People's National Party was so complacent to the fact and wise up to where the guy do, them allow him for run with the lies. And lies him campaign pan 2015. Trick the people with all type of narrative. The only thing where Andrew Holness never promised the people was the real God, and then him come and give them bro God. Yeah, him promised them every other thing. Cheap energy, sleep with door and window open, prosperity, and him say him no make promise him do commitment, and him carry all type of things and throw it give them. Yeah, me even tell them say the People's National Party are going to trick them and then throw poison upon them and see it right now. Him trick the people and throw poison all over them. Poison all over them. Right now, him have the Jamaican people down in a ground zero. And that tap all in same way. 6 months going onward, but him get the money. Jamaican people don't see what we have in front of you. We have a evil conniver, a piece of shit house, a crime minister, a guy who's not surplus to requirement because he wasn't prime minister material in the first place. And we have to point it out. So you see, when we point out the thing around here, and who not like it, the haters them, because them can't reason subject matter like we, you know. Them have a reason the topic of the day. We research and construct and formulate program where we are come with. We not have to run with the soundbite of the day or the gossip of the week. We do real investigation and come out with the facts and present it. I remember, I know, we show it to you know. And I like, we just talk verbally about it, you know. We present it on the screen. So anybody who can see that as university teaching, then on the last on the cranium. When you can't listen, some people run out and speak out of their mouth gibberish and can't show nothing to back up the gibberish. To counteract them. Them are liars and them are haters. Yeah. So everybody know me see in a recent time. I don't know who are rub butter upon them and or pork fat, but everybody seem to be going in a different direction. I watch them from a day. I say something out of them mouth and me I say, but this not constitute what them I say 6 months ago. This look like they make a U-turn. Yeah, see that? Same tight, my brother. I talk something about I say something about a cross curry. Yeah, remind Pat that can't see it good. That SSL, yeah, you cross curry was a product of that said, yeah, Paul Chenong. Yeah, man, we know that, man. We know that. Yeah. But what we have to right, you know, yeah, in reality, to where we see a go on from a day. Some platform, me don't know what I go on. Like I need them foot become quicksand, them a sink. But me I say it look like a pork fat and butter up and them hand back grease up and them wallet grease up. Cause when me I hear them I say right you know 6 months ago them I say something different. But so we know Andrew like to splash the cash, you know. And I think some of them have get some brown envelope from up at Belmont Road, party headquarters. Yeah, that's why you hear them attack them kind of way, you know. Some guy with some voomba boo, voomba ba. Them they are shit, man. Nobody not listen to man when you talk and you can't state where you have state. You have say something about whether it want to be Tom, Dick, or Harry. All of a sudden you're gone in a voomba boo, voomba ba. Then you hear some other one a chat some shit out of them mouth. And we are say where them going with this. Them take this thing for a joke business. This are the people in life of Jamaica we are talking about, you know. And the type of treatment we dealt out to the citizens them in Jamaica. And that we come here so we talk about. You think we come here so we come best friend with nobody? I have to look political mileage through pay package. You idiot. We don't do them things around here. You understand? No for una in the business here right now for the pay package. No for una. Take up the platform them and I use them. Una a blogger. We are investigative journalists around here. We are either mainstream media in Jamaica. Yeah. So the fact of the matter so no can measure up to how we construct and produce a show for the people them. It a bad one, it a hurt on the head on our haters. You understand? And when you are a hater, the only thing left is turn is a liar. And the whole of turn liar now. I tell lie from People's National Party about them this and that and Patterson take 5 billion and him friend them yam it out. No. At 5 billion, you know where to revive the education system. Yeah? Everybody could have seen the word. Because man like Percival James Patterson not keep no money, you know. Them man they pay off debt. Them man they put the school on the ground. To uplift the educational standard. Not like a guy where we see one bill pan a shaky foundation right now with him STEM school. When there is no education system in place. because the foundation report with the teacher them gone over abroad. I remember I said the school them run down because of discipline. Yeah, I remember I said we have unfinished trained teacher who are man in the classroom. Them not trained properly. We know all of that. Me know people were trained for less than the period prescribed and becomes teacher because Andrew have to use them. Have to. But me give thanks to the individual because if them, you know, really want to be a teacher, them can work through the system and improve them skill in the teaching department. Yeah. But that's where education is. Yeah. People's National Party put the most school in a Jamaica. Yeah. And run them efficiently with professionalism intact. Yeah. You can't this teacher. Remember, you have to come school and come school on a system that shows you attend school. You can't come school today and tomorrow and the next 3 days you're missing. You get expelled back in my time. That was the grassroots foundation of our educational system. And it was free all the way up to university. So that system could produce all the doctors, nurses, big lawyers, them and everybody them. In them time there. That's the core of Jamaica. True professional brain. That's where it came from.
But Pat,
The lawyers.
Pat, if you tell them also, you know, if you school, you know, your people them are gonna find out, you know. Because
You must.
you gotta get wap up.
You can't school because your parents must know.
You get wap up at school and you get wap up.
Because you could tell them, oh, your parents are going to know. You see, when you school and the teacher give a letter for your parents, and your parents can't come, you get expelled, you know. You get kicked out of the school. You can't come in. The gate man are locked out and you can't go in no class. The discipline was there, very rigid discipline, but nothing. You have to come.
Your parents, you know, and your parents are, you know, start trouble that.
Yeah.
And them are reach your parents. You're not trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole fabric of Jamaica has been eroded by the Jamaica Labour Party. Yeah. And it's been eroded because of greed and criminality. Yeah. Because Jamaica is a rich country, you know. I tell people that, you know. And Jamaica turn over a lot of money annually, you know. But it's been robbed.
Just a handful, though. Control it. Control the way.
Yeah. A handful, control it. Because right now, I'm going to tell people this. And on a joke business. You see how Andrew pushed for them STEM school, you know. And from in about 2018, him to deal with them. Some about there, you know.
Yes.
When we in about 2018.
Go on this 2019. So around
2019.
All right.
7 years.
And him don't deal with them. Yeah. This time last hurrah for steal taxpayers' money.
You know, I'm money my look. To pass it.
I'm money man. Him and him friend.
They get 130 million right now.
130, yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? And we know, say, we revamp back the education system in Jamaica. Yeah? You have to go back from the grassroots, from the foundation. You have to build back on, you have to build that strong again. So the foundation of teaching is teacher. No matter if even at the school, you're not a teacher, you're not an education system. So we want a program now where you get back the young people, them, you present a package in terms of even them tuition to train them. You provide that. And you train up some teacher good and proper. Yeah. And you get them ready. And what you do in the meantime, you don't think about no STEM school. What you do, you improve all of the school that we have already. And why, but watch it up, people. Why would Andrew want to replace art with STEM school when him friend Dushan Shubadia have the contract of art to teach certain things? And where Andrew are going with people? Andrew give him wash a girl big contract with art. And he want circumcise art now to STEM school. Hey, Andrew, watch what you're doing now. But around a son of fool, you know. We are going to tell it to the people. So you see, all out the way I run platform, I can dig the source of reasoning like we and dissect it like we. Continue with no foolishness. Continue because I want to pack it on the white to no one serve, you know. We are serve the people of Jamaica around here, so. Yeah, we are free to hear subscription. I want to do tabloid. You understand? Yeah, we coming like GIS. You understand? Yeah. So I could tell the people them now. This STEM school initiative, it's not yesterday or the year before, a long time. Him have it in mind. And him to get some money already, you know. And him name it. The crime minister. Yeah? And now, in a swang period, because now not much longer in a politics, you know. Him want to come with it because another initiative like Cornwall Beryllium. All of the project them where Andrew administration put on stream. They are only put on stream to steal. And we can't show the people and point them out. That's why you see the ministry them can't audit. That's why them not do no audit for over 11 years. That's why nearly 5 trillion now cannot be found. Which other administration under any other government where audit are going and can't find so much trillion. That never happened on the PMP, you know. So I don't want to get come mix up PMP and them bang around and them shit will come out of them mouth, you know.
Mystic. So,
Yes.
Mystic, what the guy name? The guy from MDM, them not function. Them want
Patterson. Him name Patterson.
Patterson name, NDM. So,
NDM.
Michael Chamunda Williams, man.
Oh, you mean
Chamunda.
Michael?
yeah,
Now one
NDM.
So,
NDM.
let me ask him something. You know, Andrew own this thing. You have 3 million and them don't know the money spent and everything. You have you with 500 odd million and them a dash of paper all over. You hear in where fly green there, 800 odd million there, so you don't know what to spend. You hear in Andrew own this in an office itself.
12.02 billion.
Yes, we don't know the money they got, you know. You ever hear that yet in a Patterson time or anybody else time, sir? You're dangerous.
No.
Him dangerous, you know. Him dangerous, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Then that's why we have to beat the germs, them, man. That's why we have to beat the germs, them, you know. And make them know, say, understand yourself. And don't come eggs up in our politics when you not come with lies. You understand? Politics are something that must be transparent. You are speaking to the people of the country. You understand? You come do another Andrew Holness. Remember, Andrew lied to the people in 2015, you know. I only want farm third party now using lies to propel on the way true to the people. I'm asking that question, where I get funding from within the third party? Because nobody know, you know. Nobody, look how long NDM is around and it can't get off the ground. Yeah, them come with UIC where it flop. Yeah, people are cost over money who buy gas stove and all type of fuckery. Yeah, because some come and give them a money. Me don't know how stupid them people was to give them money. You understand? Me care me, you know, about the UIC founder, Patterson, like him to exist again. And this little piece of crap guy named Marvin Edgar now. Him, because him get some little publicity. Him not a politician material. Marvin Edgar done, you know. Them not a political material, man. Come on, man. Would I use them guy that represent them? Eh? Would I use them? Which community? Which constituency? Them guys go around and a con people, a con man them there. You know, your woman now say she want her money back from him. No, you not run nothing. Oh, woman for want money from you. Where you take the woman money and do? Cause you look like you're them broke pocket guy like Donovan Williams where you pissed it off because thief and rob and you know. Me don't know who have fund this piece of shit when you're Marvin Edgar, you know. Cause I'm going like him big in our politics or him can represent or him can create a platform for a third party. Him can't create nothing, people. Waste of time. Mark Jefferson Golden and the man to lead back Jamaica to the promised land. No third party around here. Because the whole owner come with the narrative for steal. Because Andrew rub off the virus pound, you know. I now no head if we get out Andrew and we get part, we can't rob the money same here. But me I couldn't know say, gone are the days when politicians are going to rob Jamaican money. Because we have, hey, let me tell you something, man. You see when time we done this journey where we depend and straighten up at Jamaica, any politician touch the public purse, gone to prison. Me not ask. Because you see Sir Marky G, that's why I want Sir Marky G check at the rain. Because I put something in place where immediately change the landscape of politics in Jamaica. Jamaica politics to get wide open for you going go rob. Because there is no such thing yet that will determine everyone to sign the code of conduct. Yeah, and that have to put in place. You can't swear in unless you sign the code of conduct. And that's where I work for. And a 2/3 majority can't change that either. We want a special law constitute for that and put in the constitution. And it remain for every politician. What is so hard about signing the code of conduct? What is so hard, my Jamaican people? The code of conduct. Though when you meet a woman and you want to fall in love with her, do you tell her say you love her? Yes, so come sign the code of conduct because you want to be a parliamentarian. You have to sign that you can't swear in all when you win by a landslide. You have to sign the code of conduct. And that's not supposed to be something hard for we institute in our constitution. In the constitution we are around the country. Yeah? That's not supposed to hard, you know. That's a chalk and cheese. 1, 2, 3. You must have something in place. Every workplace have a protocol. But our parliament just lay down so flat pan it back for everybody trample over it. No conduct sign. I know every workplace have a protocol. And I yield back the floor to my brother.
Yes,
See what happened. Wayne, I wouldn't mind if I can get roughly about half hour to 45 minutes uninterrupted. Can I get that?
Mr. Beat them, brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
uninterrupted.
Before you beat them, just remember, Sarah son just come tell lie.
No, yeah, you want me to say now? Can I get half an hour, 45 minutes uninterrupted?
Beat them.
All right. Now, Jamaica, let me say this. We are going to show tonight, as it relates to the marvelous performance, as it relates to the PNP entire political history. And we are going to compare that with the Jamaica Labour Party political history. And we are going to show the entire world with confidence. Confidence. But we are going to say uninterrupted, man.
No, I interrupt him, man. You're good, man. No,
Reggie, I lose focus, my brother.
no, man, you're not supposed to focus on that. At the time.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad how you put up that.
I just talk, man.
More you follow me upon this. Now, Wayne. Now, I could go to Norman Manley.
Yeah, man, I go right down to him. Voila.
Go to Norman Manley.
Uninterrupted. What's that?
Uninterrupted. No, that's Michael Manley. Go to Norman Manley.
We go down there. We go right down there. We go right down there. We are start from here so I could them see the thing then.
Yeah. Go back up.
All right. Let me see this. All right.
All right. So we are going to Norman Manley. Carry to Norman Manley. Norman Manley is the first.
All right. Norman.
All right. And more you just follow me along. So let me just talk to the people. What we are presenting tonight is a digital footprint of the People's National Party performance. Now, the Jamaica Labour Party doesn't have anything like this. And Jamaica, locally and in the diaspora, why Jamaica Labour Party doesn't have anything like this? Because they simply have not created the social programs to build Jamaica. So when we say to Jamaica that it is the People's National Party who build Jamaica with social programs and solid policies, this is the proof Jamaica. Nothing in terms of this digital footprint JLP have to show all their leaders, all their political leaders who are the helm of the government fail Jamaica miserably. Now, in comparison to the People's National Party, All the four. I am not talking Mark Golden, because Mark Golden, right, has never been a prime minister. So we are talking about the four prime ministers, which is Norman Manley, Michael Manley, PJ Patterson, and Portia Simpson. So we are going to give you the evidence and the issue. We are going to burn out the third party narrative. We are going to burn out the propagandists tonight. And we are going to teach our young generation, old generation, we are going to teach everyone the true history of the People's National Party. Now, let us begin. And as I said, the Jamaica Labour Party has nothing like this. And yet, my Jamaican people, they had spent more time in governance as a result of lying and propaganda, right, to get into the politics. They cannot speak truth at no time and ever win a general election. They have to lie, trick, thief, corruption, and everything. So my Jamaican people, follow the lead tonight. Now, at the birth of the People's National Party in 1938, the founding president, Norman Washington Manley, declared the People's National Party is called the People's National Party because it will unswervingly aim at all those measures which serve the masses of the country. And so said, so then, they did deliver. It is called national because it is pledged to the development of the national spirit. Now, under the leadership of all four party presidents, the PNP has carried out policies and programs consistent with this commitment. Did they deliver? Yes, indeed, they deliver. Let us show them the history, written record, written testimony to take to the third party interest, right? To take to Jamaica Labour Party propaganda machine and tell them to stop telling the lies and spread rumors. Now, number one, Norman Manley and the PNP were the architects of the 1944 Constitution that brought universal adult suffrage to Jamaica, giving every adult the right to vote. Jamaica Labour Party did not do that. So every single Jamaican who have the right to vote, kudos goes to the People's National Party. It is the People's National Party fought for that deliverance. We have the history. We're full. We are Manleyites. And so people have to be careful when they come around us because we are in the space. Now, in 1949, the PNP launched the Plan for Progress, which became the blueprint for Jamaica economic development, making us one of the leading developing nations in the world. Want to hear that, people? Testimony. Norman Manley and the PNP in 1953 introduced the ministerial system of government in Jamaica, which led the way for constitutional advancement. Kudos to the People's National Party. It was the advocacy of the People's National Party in 1959 which led to Jamaica achieving internal self-government, not the Jamaica Labour Party. Norman Manley and the PNP demanded and negotiated Jamaica's independence.
Sure.
Independence. So for all those people who are now independents, not the JP done that. Norman Manley, right? Michael Manley's father, right? Who had done that with the People's National Party. For 7.5 years, in 1955 to 1962, Norman Manley and the PNP shepherded an unprecedented expansion of the Jamaican economy. The annual average growth rate during that administration was some 6%. And in the fiscal year 1956 to 1957, the economy grew by 14.1%, establishing a record. Now, let us stop right there. no other party, no other administration had achieved 14.1% growth. For those who are talking and creating narrative that the PNP and JLP are same because they destroy Jamaica, go back to the pit of hell. You're a liar, you're a demons, and you're a thief. Let us roll up. 7. In 1955, the establishment of the Central Planning Unit, now Planning Institute of Jamaica, marked the beginning of planned economic and social development in Jamaica. We are not going to allow you people to get away with your lies and your venomous poison. The 1957 PNP administration introduced Jamaica's first 10-year development plan. The Beach Control Law of 1955 gave all Jamaicans right of access to our beaches. The Norman Manley administration introduced the Watershed Protection Act to preserve the environment and protect our water sources. The Scientific Research Council was established. The 1956 Industrial Incentives Law facilitated growth of manufacturing sector. So let me say this again to all third-party interests, that we, the People's National Party, build Jamaica. Now, a small business loan board was established to promote small business development. The Bank of Jamaica Act was passed in 1960 and the bank began operation in 1961. PNP Build Jamaica. The Export Industries Encouragement Law 1956 provided additional incentive for export. PNP Build Jamaica.
Talk to them, Mr.
For Titus Law, introduced in 1955, made it possible for thousands of small farmers to obtain land titles without going through the traditional expensive and laborious application process. PNP Build Jamaica. The Land
Teach them, Mr.
Law 1955 allowed the start of land reform in Jamaica by granting the government access to idle lands in exchange for bonds. PNP Build Jamaica. During the Norman Manley administration, tourism experienced its first golden age with the establishment of the Jamaican Tourist Board, the expansion of both major airports, and opening and development of Negril as a tourist resort. PNP Build Jamaica. A new agreement negotiated with the backside companies increased the royalties they paid Jamaica by 400%, thereby boosting the country's revenue. We tell them PNP Build Jamaica. The Norman Manley administration introduced the Common Entrance Examination in 1957. Stop right here. For you, Michael, from the NDM, talking about, oh, we damage education, that PNP and GLP mash up education, garbage shit, we send it back to the pit of hell. For you, Marvin Edgar, who claim that PNP have not educated the people of Jamaica and they have not lead the people to any progress, we send you tonight to the pit of hell. Here is the evidence. Look, be learned, do your research, and let me talk to you now. Listen, open your big ears and listen. The Norman Manley administration introduced the Common Entrance Examination in 1957. Where were you, Marvin Edgar? Where were you, Michael? Where were you when you go on platform and spread your propaganda? Because of their deep concern that a large number of children of poor parents who were unable to pay fees should be afforded the opportunity of a good grammar school education, with the fees being come up, loadsome. We have beat them and teach them tonight.
Paid
by the government. Initially, 2,000 students annually were given fully paid access to high schools, increased enrollment from 11,600 in 1957 to 19,236 in 1962. We educate the people of Jamaica. So, well, I stop it right there, so weird. So when we tell them and we hear them on certain platform, you understand, certain platform where their foundation built with the strong backing of the Jamaica Labour Party and try to twist, you understand, and try to move towards third party because them shame, because them embarrassed, because them are liar, because them are canartists, just like, you understand, them JLP Foundation. Listen to education. Listen to what PNP do. The 1957 educational reform also included the establishment of the College of Arts, Science and Technology course, now the University of the Technology, UTech. Kingston Technical School and the practical training centers and Dinthill and Homewood were converted to technical high school to feed into class, and that's why Titan come out for you tonight. Mr. Titans there, so you can't go around with. The Jamaican Broadcasting Corporation was established in 1959. You beat them. Establishment of Government Broadcasting Service, which created a government information service, now the Jamaican Information Service, as well as Schools Broadcasting Service, which broadcast the school curriculum via radio. We have beat them tonight. Work on the National Stadium started in 1955 and was completed for the independence celebration in August 1962. We do beat them tonight. In 1959, when the PNP celebrated its 21st anniversary, Norman Manley could justifiably claim it is our party that built the national movement that took Jamaica out of the colonial matrix, that redeemed the soul of our people from the dead hand of our bondage, that liberated the energy and the will and the spirit that has swept us forward and onward and upward for the last 20 years. Jah Rastafari, Emperor Haile King Selassie, I ever live and ever faithful. Under the Norman Manley-led PNP administration, Jamaica and India became the first two countries in the British Empire to cut trade links with the racist apartheid regime in South Africa. History beaten, history lesson, teacher a teacher. We don't to Norman Manley. So like the father, we now going to give you the son. Fine, Norman. Fine, Mike.
Read that son, now. Read that son. Let me tell them they will go to the son. Read that son. In summary.
The Norman Manley administration created institution on which modern Jamaica has been built, and in the process made Jamaica a leader in the developing world. Marvin Edgar, Michael, and the people in platform who them depend. Where went there? Where went there? When PNP they build this, now we could go down to like the father, like the son. You understand? The ship not fall far from the block. And we give them now the most honorable. Michael, the most loved. Michael Manley. And party president, 1962, 69 to 1992, prime minister, 1972 to 1980. Prime minister, 1989 to 1992. Let us come in, come forward, strengthen up yourself. We are building from the grave to you. Right, go down a little bit. Let me read out to the people. Right, come up a little bit. Come up. No man, go down. We want to start Michael Man. We want to introduce him good. Yes, right. That's all. We could talk. We don't want to run over the introduction. You understand? Them a class PNP with JLP and them out of order. You understand? We are teach them tonight that them never ever again do this. PNP build Jamaica. Now, Comrade Michael Manley will always be remembered as Jamaica's most passionate and unrelenting campaigner for social justice. The Jamaican workers will always remember Michael Manley and the PNP for the body of legislation and programs which expanded workers' rights and raised the workers' standard of living, including the minimum wage and the compulsory recognition of trade union. Which part of when they who the build third party? Any third party can do this? Jamaica Labour Party can do this. Let us begin with Michael Manley. The abolition of the master and servant law to establish and protect the rights of workers. And you people wanting to fight against PNP. The Status of the Children Act replaced the archaic Bastard Act, giving legal rights to children born to unmarried parents. PNP do that. The maternity leave law, which granted paid leave to new mothers. PNP do that. Employment Equal Pay for Men and Women Act became effective 1975. PNP do that. Free education. The abolition of tuition fees in secondary school. Stop right this again. So for all those dirty liars, for all those John Crows who want to pitch on the PNP back and talk about PNP destroy education, you go back to the abyss of hell where you're from and continue to eat and dine with Satan, with Lucifer, with Beelzebub. We send you back to the pit of hell. Establishment of the Jamaica movement for adult literacy. Jamal, we care about the elders and we send them, create a foundation for them to go back and read and learn. PNP said education. PNP said education. Jamaica Labour Party said selfish over education. The GC Foster College of Physical Education was built to train sports professionals. The creation of a cultural training center, now Edna Manley College of Visual and Performing Arts, LM Agricultural School started now, or renamed the Sydney Pagan Agricultural School. Access to education was significantly expanded by increasing the number of institutions as follows. Built 93 infant schools. Stop it right there, sir.
The school that
Hold on, Lonesome. Remember me say uninterrupted.
put the words
Uninterrupted.
all right.
I said uninterrupted, my boss.
Yes.
Let me talk to them. Want to tell me how much schools, infant school, Jamaica Labour Party bill? PNP built 93 infant schools. And this is under one administration, Michael Manley. Under Michael Manley built 67 primary schools. Under Michael Manley built 44 new secondary schools. Under Michael Manley built 4 community college. Let me ask Andrew Holness something. You're on the political campaign telling lies about you're the best administration. Let me ask you, Andrew Holness. Put it back shall we left off the video? Yes, stop it right there, sir. Let me ask you something, Andrew Holness. How many infant schools you have built going 10 years? Let me ask you something, Andrew Holness. How many primary schools have you built going 10 years? Let me ask you again. How many secondary schools have you built going 10 years? And let me just wipe you out. How many community college you have built? Make a trad on the Michael Manley train. Go
Teach them.
Go up, Lonesome. Let me read up some more.
Hear this now. You have to tell them stuff at 208 school that building a better.
Yes.
208.
Yes.
All right.
Goes up to the top because we don't finish yet. We have more to give them. All right, ease. Now, yes or no, me getting mad enough.
See the school them to call them out, you know.
Hold on there. All right, yes, so me I get mad now, you know. Jamaican people. I'm want to know what it is. I'm want to know listen. And anytime we go up on the platform or anybody that say PNP and JLP are the same thing, just tell them to get D behind you, Satan. Tell them, please. Get D behind you, Satan. Now the establishment of the National Housing Trust. Michael Manley fight for that.
Byron, me no want cut you, man. You tell them the college now. Me no want you pass, because them go Excelsior College and Knox College. And see in front of you now.
Yeah, man. Establishment to go be a Brownstone, Knox, and Excelsior
College.
College.
I am doing it.
Right, thank you for that, Lonzo.
Yes.
And those are the 4 community colleges.
Now, let me ask Andrew Holness something. Andrew Holness, can you create social program like that? Eh? You hold on for the man's shirt. You drape him up. And you live for the social program. You dip on the back of the cow and you are cuss the cow. You dip on the back of the cow and you cuss the cow. Which program did you formulate that now find yourself taking 100 and taking 1 point how much billion per year, Matek?
110 billion. Matek 11.4 and him got 110 billion already.
Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely rape and rob the NHT of what Michael Manley built. You know, this is no shame. Eh? You are a disgrace to the nation. The establishment of the sites and service housing project to accelerate the construction of low-income housing. Significantly expanded the land reform program.
See them here? And them have
Yes.
national housing trust plus this.
Yes.
A post like I am.
Yes. Program to provide increased access to land and boost agricultural production. The rural electrification program, right, was created with the wiring of some 30,000 homes benefiting 270,000 Jamaicans. The special employment was created to provide employment 11,500 jobs for the large pool of unskilled workers. Scroll up. An additional 7,000 jobs were created under the Youth Employment Program, right? And 44, the Employee Share Ownership Program. And scroll up, right? ESOP gave workers a greater stakes through ownership in businesses. Opportunities were created for small and medium-sized businesses to expand through programs such as Micro Investment Development Agency, MIDA. The Rent Restriction Act was passed, reducing the power of landlords to arbitrarily raise rent for tenants. Michael Manley do that, PNP do that. The establishment of the National Commercial Bank, formerly Barclays Bank. The Airports Authority of Jamaica created. The establishment of the Port Authority of Jamaica.
Byron, you go too fast, you know, because when you go, me want you just sink it pan them, because them don't know NCB, you know.
Yeah, man.
Bank. Remember, more you sink it pan them like you just a sink it pan them.
Well,
but just sink it, we have the time, sink it pan them.
Well, remember me say uninterrupted, you know.
That's what I say, see, me know why you go so fast.
When I say uninterrupted, remember that. Hold on.
Yes.
Right? So we talk about the National Commercial Bank.
Yes.
Right? Formerly Barclays Bank.
Good.
But it not stop there. Right? The Airport Authority of Jamaica created. The establishment of the Port Authority of Jamaica. The establishment of the Bauxite and the Alumina Trading Company of Jamaica to ensure that Jamaica got maximum gains from the bauxite mining and sale. Stop right there, sir. But based on all of them things where we've gone so far,
yes.
Jamaica Labour Party no do nothing.
Well, them are being Jamaica, brother.
People, the evidence from you are showing, Jamaica Labour Party no do nothing. The establishment of Alcoa Minerals of Jamaica, Jamalco. The establishment of the Jamaica Bauxite Institute. The bauxite levy was introduced to finance national development. I.e. them fight Michael Manley for.
That them fight.
Creation of the Office of Disaster Preparedness. Now the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management at PEM. On change, you can't change name. On can't create social problem. On can't create social program. On can't change name. The creation of the Integrity Commission in 1973.
Let me tell you.
Michael Manley do that. The establishment of the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica. The establishment of the Jamaica Commercial and Marine Limited.
Aaron, you make 56, because them say, see, I got create free zone. 56.
The establishment of the Kingston Export Free Zone.
Thank you.
What am I tell you, upon?
Oh, okay.
The Bureau of Women Affairs was created to address issues critical to women. Women Center Foundation of Jamaica established to help teenagers. Let me go back up on top there now. Because go back up on top. Wait.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you're just a teenager? Yeah, okay, teenager.
Go back up on top there. Go back up on top. All right. Because remember, so we have it here now. We have it around here.
Yes.
The Jamaica Maritime Institute was established. Over 100 community enterprise organizations were created to mobilize entrepreneurship at the community level. National Youth Service was formed to create a cadre of patriotic young Jamaicans for national development. You understand? When you not run propaganda.
Go art.
When you not run propaganda and I talk about PNP, sabotage, and damage the growth of the youths them. We are telling us we're not liar, don't know evil. Get thee behind us. More than 1,000 community health aides were recruited and deployed across Jamaica. Many community health centers were built to facilitate primary health care delivery. Maternity centers built to provide prenatal care to expectant and lactating mothers at Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Lucianova, Black River, St. Elizabeth, Port Maria, St. Thomas, Fair Prospect, Portland, Dias, Hanover, Chester Castle, Hanover, expansion of Victoria Jubilee Hospital, intensive care units built at Kingston Public Hospital, Bustamante Children Hospital, and University Hospital, new nurses training center built at Cornwall Regional Hospital, electoral advisory committee created in 1979, the Ombudsman Act passed in Parliament, creation of the National Gallery of Jamaica. Michael Manley awarded the United Nations Medal for the fight against apartheid. And remember, you people are watching the Titans. And we now go on greedy. We stop here. Melting Pot, take it over.
Pat.
Well, those were, all of them, they are great achievement. Yeah. Under one administration. That show you the foundation of how Jamaica was built out and which party did it. Yeah. Now, when you look at all of those, achievement, it's monumental. And I know for a fact that the Jamaica Labour Party cannot come up with anything to match this. So what them come with is just lies and propaganda, and they don't have anything on screen to show the people them like, oh, we put up this now and go through it with the people them and show the people them. Because see, it's documented, It's documented. Now, if you come to Percival James Patterson, you get more, on top of more, and we don't even reach Portia, Lucretia. You understand? Miss Miller. We don't reach her yet, So, people, tonight, a bang around round and say that, may I tell you, say the Titans, we coming like the thing we got moon, right, We are shown for the star, because we not blur. We have put the facts on the table and make the people them digest it. Yeah? The People's National Party is the only party that built Jamaica. And if the People's National Party was in charge of Jamaica from the inception of when the party is in place, Jamaica paradise. Jamaica nice. Jamaica GDP to every single citizen in the country would be like over 1,500 US dollar. Each individual would have value in the country. That is how we use GDP per capita in terms of the finance and wealth of the citizen in our country. Yeah, right now, me never even know where it rank. Me know a sense it value. Sense! Alright. And nobody now use that again, So we just are showing how much Jamaican people have been deprived of by the Jamaica Labour Party. The education system gone. That is there for all to see currently. Yeah. The health sector gone. That is there for all to see currently. The crime in the country turn up high when I have no security minister. Him cannot travel. That is there for everyone in the country to see. The high murder rate by the state in regards to the citizen never happened under the People's Party. administration. Yeah, because the People's Party, you know, is the People's National Party. Them tell you that from the outset. It's designed for the people, so you can call it the People's National Party. You can call it the People Party as well. It wasn't designed for the member of parliament, them. You were designed for the people. Yeah. Now we know the JLP is the Jamaica Lion Party. Them consistently tell lie. Yeah, but we have the facts in front of us to talk about. And we can't continue and beat the minister them. Never in the Jamaica, never in the People's National Party. You have a minister of transport. We move $1.4 billion and bring all bus come and tell lies and new bus. Bus we free him tell you all type of various price for them. Yeah, when we know them take the money and run election. Never in the history of the People's National Party, you have the health minister come on that's so much scrutiny for corruption and theft. Yeah, 85 million gone to one woman, you know. Feel like a frenzy. A frenzy.
Pat, before
Yeah,
we
my
go,
brother.
finish give them the PG and give them and then we could just finish them up. So start from
All
PG.
right. All right. The Most Honorable Percival James Patterson and party president 1992 to 2006. Prime Minister 1992 people to 2006. Now PJ Patterson, yeah, the architect of the modernization of the Jamaica fiscal and economic infrastructure, is the only Jamaican Prime Minister to have led his party to victory in 3 consecutive general elections. Under PJ Patterson leadership, more Jamaicans owned land. You hear that? Him not take away the land from you. More Jamaican owned land. Had access to decent shelter, not container houses. Access to water, electricity, and telephone service than ever before. That is precedent. Yeah. His non-confrontational style was a major contributing factor to the decline in partisan political violence. Here, the man denying the violence thing, him tone it down. By the time he retired in 2006, PJ Patterson earned the distinction of being the longest serving Prime Minister of Jamaica. Now, I could talk about some of the things them. Scroll up a little bit more that way. The modernization and expansion of the infrastructure of the island, airport, seaport, and territorial water, yeah, to enhance the environment for investment. Him deal with that. The construction of a modern highway system beginning with Highway 2000 PMP under Percival James Patterson. Deal with that as well. Not the labor rights them. Construction of North Coast Highway from Negril to Port Antonio. That's another People's National Party achievement under Percival. Preparation and rollout of the tourism master plan for sustainable tourism development. Them deal with that. Same way. PJ. Major bulletin point. Major tourism expansion. New Ritz Charlton Hotel. Grand Palladium Hotel. Yeah. Grand Bay Principi Hotel.
Yeah.
Ibis Star Hotel. Iberia Star Hotel. Yeah. Sandal White House Hotel. Secret Resort. Yeah. Rio 1, 2, 3, and 4 Hotel among others. Yeah. Approximate, so him deal, him make sure now him have things, yeah, to accommodate visitor. So you have more rooms, so you can bring in more tourists, you can boost the economy. Him deal with that. Approximately 30,000 jobs created in the tourism sector. Wonderful. Yes, we can come up back from my side and roll again. You understand?
78.
Jamaica visited by a record 3 million stopover and cruise tourists in 2006. Falmouth cruise ship pier built. Yeah. So you see, him revamp the tourism sector. See a 3 million stopover in 2006. Then you get the Falmouth cruise ship pier built. Port Marina built. Montego Bay Convention Center built. Tourism Enhancement Fund created. Yeah. They have Tourism Product Development Company formed. Yeah, you have South Coast Tourism
Well, I know, but them not the
expanded.
same TPD call, you know. But you see them I use, you know. And to
Yes.
you know what I
Yes.
use for. Them use that every
Yeah.
day, them I do.
Yeah,
Can't-
you use it every day. Yeah. But that under Patterson administration that
Yeah.
was introduced. Yeah. So we have the South Coast tourism expanded, significant expansion of bauxite and aluminum production. So I'm increased that. Yeah, because remember, you know, Jamaica one of the largest exporter of bauxite, you know, in the world, you know. You understand? So you have the Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation, JDIC, was created to protect depositor in the bank.
This is
No,
after
I see Andrew Holness administration. People money not have no protection in the bank. Yeah, because it's a part where like we pay scant regard to laws. So them violate that. 87 created the Financial Service Commission, FSC, to regulate non-banking financial institutions like SSL. Where them breach the FSC and give them friend privilege for rob Jamaicans, woman abroad, young and old, senior citizen. I want to tell me, say, them have nothing compared to the People's National Party resume. Them are shit. 88. Foreign exchange market liberalized. 89. Fair Trading Commission created. 90. Personal income tax rate reduced from 33 and 1/3 to 25%. That is a decline in 8.13%. Provided more disposable income to taxpayer, so you have more money to use. Do other thing. This is a caring government we're looking at, not a disruptive and destructive government like the one we have in place. 91. Expansion of the mandate of the Art Trust by establishing the National Training Agency, NTA, to serve the workforce. Where is that we have right now? Because the guy tell us that we not no skilled people, you know. When Patterson put this in place, so we youth them can garner the required skill to build Jamaica. We have Chinese place. And I gotta come tell us that we lack skill, propensity. Hey, they can get mad here tonight. 92. Unemployment reduced substantially, reaching a record low of 9.6% in 2006. And when Patterson currently at 9.6 and 9.6, not like Andrew Holness them who fabricate the unemployment number.
Thank you. This was real. Continue. 93.
Yes. 93. 64 school built and refurbished, including 17 new basic, primary, and high school in Western Jamaica. That are just one region, you know. Because when the money are built, them built out a region so it can be sustainable and become viable for everyone to participate in a region. And I like you have left from St. Thomas, go, we call it Bernard Lodge, I'm STEM school. No, them money do things in a methodological way where it suits everybody. Because them have method. Not like Andrew, where Uncle have method to the madness. 94. National Youth Service reintroduced. Yeah. Provided free textbook in school at a cost of 3.3 billion Jamaican dollars. Yeah, put textbook in there, you know. See how much him spend on that. So that is showing us to them people here now, this administration have education at the forefront. Put priority on education. Early Childhood Commission established. The establishment of the National Council on Education. You hear all of them things that education, the man you know.
But you know, so early childhood commission, you know, establishing
Yeah.
little kids. Who talk about paying people business with education? Them I hear that? You know, say I pay education.
Garbage them. Garbage them. Garbage them.
Continue.
Poverty eradication program reduced poverty to 9% in 2006 from 30% in 1989. You know how old it around 1989?
Okay.
When you see how the man drop down poverty? Remember, I see I got this thing from 1983 to 1989, you know. And care poverty go, we are 30%. And party to bring back that down to single digit 9% by 2006. Also introduce the poverty alleviation through health and education part program. Yeah? PMP deal with that. You understand? Significant growth in the National Insurance Fund generated a larger pool of funds for the provision of social security benefit and assist in reducing poverty. So the man deal with social security. Because you have to deal with that in your country. Yeah, because everybody have a job. You have some people that on the benefit line, so you have to have social security.
You have a security net for them.
Yeah.
Price them out and deal with it. Yeah, continue.
Right. Under the National Insurance Scheme, the NI Gold Health Plan was established to provide health service to pensioner. Mighty God. So the man care for the senior citizens them. The establishment of the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF. Yeah, him have that for them. Yeah. Then you come back and know the establishment of the National Health Fund. Yeah, NHF. We know him take all money from them, they put all in a friend thing and rob that. Yeah. Jamaica Drugs for the Elderly Program, JDEP, introduced. See that? I care for the elderly them. Him care for the people of the country. Because people who need drugs to provide it for them, you know. Yeah? You can't just have people just can't afford things, but them there's no way that them can access it. So participate in a program now. If you cannot afford it, then you can access it through this type of program. Some 50 new ambulance, hear this people? 50 new ambulance, you know, were commissioned into service for the health sector.
We have no.
Does Jamaica currently have 50 ambulance? My Jamaican people, Jamaica have 50 ambulance right now?
No, the police vehicle back. The police.
Okay.
Back. Okay.
Hospital built and upgrade. Maypen, Mandeville, Anato Bay, St. Anne's Bay, Black River, KPH, Bellevue, Cornwall Regional, and Falmouth. Yeah?
Okay. Look here again.
Them they run down and mash up, you know. All of them they run down and mash up. One a thief over 20 billion right now, Cornwall Regional Hospital. All right. Regional health authorities established to improve management of our healthcare system. Tough and wipe out Fatima Anjo. No management in the healthcare system. Yeah? None. Them wipe out with all type of mechanism where them put in place. All right. Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica, PBCJ, established. Yeah? During the PJ Patterson administration, information technology, IT, was promoted as a vital sector for the economy. And you know, do nothing to that. And you take that for himself and run all type of virus thing. Yeah? Like him into technology or, you know, them type of service there. Him take that for himself. Liberalization of the telecommunication sector enable the introduction of additional service provider, which resulted in hundreds of thousands of cellular phones being available to all Jamaica. And I make a speak on this little. I remember going to Jamaica and you have a monopoly around down there in a this thing here. Yeah? Them call me what did you sell? I'm going to tell you this. Yeah? One chip was for 4,500 Jamaican dollar. A chip, just for your phone, 5,000 all the money that you pay. Because you have a monopoly in high space. Now, Patterson liberalize that and bring in other provider and farm competition for consumer. So you have choices. I went to. It reduced them thing there. It reduced it. Yeah. Establishment of the Office of Utility Regulation, OUR, right? Yeah, liberalization and expansion of the media market, more TV and radio station, and establishment of the cable industry. You see all of them things that
Don't move from there, so. Just, you know, we never talk about this yet, Pat, Byron. Remember, JBC and AJR, you know.
right.
Pat to see you get the one of them radio station and other TV, you know, CVM and the one of them, you know. Just
Yes.
I Pat to select go to one of them where you are cut PMP throat in a better. Do one of them where have a job now, a Pat to select them going up. You continue.
The man grateful for that.
Yes.
Past Access to Information Act, yeah? The establishment of the Central Information Technology Office, CITO, CITO, yeah? All right. Establish the establish Universal Access Fund, now the Universal Service Fund, yeah? All right.
Name. They love change name. Them change
Them on yeah, call them change it now to the Universal Service Fund, but not different tonight. It was Universal Access Fund.
Everything, it's same one.
The establishment of the Sport Development Foundation, SDF. Yeah, we know about that long time. That there. But man, going over about 22 million with the 100 friend them. Cause them like for feed on the People's National Party. Everything where them build, them go rob it out and mash it down. So one day, 22 million them take out it, you know. Yeah? Stadium built in Falmouth, Trelawney, Sligoville, St. Catherine, and Catherine Hall in Montego Bay. Many multi-purpose courts and community playfield were also built and upgraded. Yeah, because that's how you enhance the wealth of your talent, you know. You have to have facility for them. Yeah. So you have to build this type of community center and, you know, sport complex so people can excel by having the various, you know, access to train and to develop their skills and to represent Jamaica on the international stage, which Jamaica has held the tone as a powerhouse in track and field. The establishment of the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, undertake that have it under arm. I use it as the type of garbage and criminality to facilitate size 14 with our development of a lease flat. Created the National Commission on Science and Technology in 1993 to accelerate national development. Yeah, scroll up a little bit more, my brother. Yeah. The establishment of the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education, Chase Fund. Yeah. Him established that. Everything them rubbish, man. Everything them rubbish, my brother. It will point out to the people. These things were under them have used. Yeah. And destroy because them have money in them. A PMP introduced them to the society because PMP care about the society and want the society to have access to a lot of things to develop their lives. Okay? All right. Major housing expansion resulted in some 150,000 houses being built in 18 years up to 2007. Mighty God, look on that. 150,000 houses being built in 18 years up to 2007. I remember people, there's something significant about this period. Hold on there. Remember, I know, Siago, them and Bruce Golding, them did mash up them period there, you know. Because when you come back from Siago time, you know, Jamaica did mash up and gone from 63% GDP to 260%. Patterson get a country where could him buy gas tanker park out there, man now unload until him get him money. The country broke. A donation have to pick up to pay for that aisle. Yeah? As a country that locked down, because aisle run the country. And Patterson come back, you know, and build back that, you know. And make sure, you know, in time when pay off IMF and everything and I do all these things. He build 150,000 houses in that period of time there. Bulletin Pine, NHT.
Appear house this, you know. Continue.
Yeah. Yeah, NHT. Joint venture with private developer. Relocation 2000. Operation Pride. Operation Pride where the garbage prime minister.
See the program, Byron, the indigent housing program.
Yeah.
This is where Andrew cut the ribbon, them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never see Patterson do it, him bring it in. You don't see them man do this. You swear him though? How many people worship him? Continue, brother. See there?
Yeah.
That's how them do it.
So
See there?
Operation Pride now, people where you hear Andrew style as Operation Shame. Them also for karate between 80 and 100 million they value now, you know.
You're
This is
right.
how PMP give Jamaican access to expand the wealth within their family and themselves. You understand? Yeah. You have the indigent housing program where Andrew go around and marble with a cut ribbon. PMP introduced that. The sugar sector housing, PMP introduced that. That means if you're working at the sugar industry, you know, yeah, you get a house. Yeah, yeah, you have the inner city housing. You understand? So all of these were designed to develop Jamaican life,
Yes.
not to take away from Jamaican life, but to enhance Jamaican's life. The establishment of the National Housing Development Corporation Limited, NHDC. So you know, establish that.
Andrew have to use them as stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
The land ownership expanded through land titling Operation Pride. Emancipation Land Project. Now look at that, people. Look how that look beautiful. You depend land and can't get your title, you know. Yeah. So it won't expand the ownership, you know, because you don't own it for you to have a title. Now, under the People's National Party, because them give a title, that land ownership expanded to thousands of people now being landowner. And that come through the Operation Pride Emancipation Land Project. That was done by the People's National Party.
Look on this now. Mr. JP claim this in a Byron. Because them did mash up with PWD. Look at them claim this. NSWMA, you know.
Yeah.
A party to bring in this too.
Yeah, me could touch them on that. The establishment of the National Solid Waste Management Authority. Yeah. NSWMA. Well, see that in front of the eye, people, a PMP deal with that. Through the liberalization of the motor vehicle import policy, ordinary Jamaican were not able to own a motor vehicle. Well, Patterson introduced that. And Andrew, you don't fight now. Because I have a whole heap of vehicle for talk all type of fuck about what type of plate you have and how much my charge with them criminal activity on the road. The man them criminal police force. Yeah. Because they have a whole heap of vehicle now, you know. So him see it now as something substantial for him tap into and use the nasty corrupt system and tell people say you can't have green, you have green plate when a white plate you have. We are going to touch that tonight too. All right. The new transport center built at Half a Tree and in Montego Bay. Look at that.
No, the Jamaica establishment of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company. We 26.
Oh, yes. Yes. And then we come down now to the new transport center built at Half a Tree and Montego Bay. Let me tell you now who I benefit from that. Pumvas, you know.
Yes.
Pumvas I benefit from that. Them have them friend at the Urban Transit Center in a Half a Tree. Yeah. Like Smiley, Womb Broom, and the whole of them they are thief the money. And then Pumvas fling Keisha Mac down there so a Montego Bay. You see much million she thief. So them a live off a partition idea. You understand? And them a fleece it to the extent where them want to wreck it. The establishment of the National Works Agency, NWA. No, we know the People's National Party put that. They see the people, we not tell a lie. but people are using our benefit. You understand? The establishment of the Postal Corporation of Jamaica Limited. Yeah?
Go back up again.
Patterson, bring that to the table. So you can have access to deal with your postal and all these things. Yeah? Because remember, see, I got to cut out post office and postman and all them things there, you know. National Contract Commission was established. Yeah? People are bypass that now. People are bypass that, you know. And I want them friend contract through nepotism and cronyism, not using the commission for what it is being constructed to do. Proper awarding of contract. Yeah, where you go around the table and the best bidder win. Now a friend and company around that. Office of the Public Defender was created. Yeah. Now the public defender, you know, supposed to be the ombudsman, you know.
No man, the ombudsman the public defender this.
Yeah. Oh, the public defender. Yeah, like the one with you on Crosskill, right?
Yes, one day. Because
yeah.
Right, you know, yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we know that. Yeah. Them create that. Because you have to have somebody to defend the public, you know.
Good.
You can't just have just the state to have it one way. So him create that. Yeah. All right. Office of Professional Responsibility, the Bureau of Special Investigation, and the Police Public Complaint Authority was set up to monitor and investigate alleged police excess. Yep. Where is that now?
Excesses, yes.
Where is that?
Them I call it some name, man. I call it some name. Got you.
Establish the Corruption Prevention Commission.
Oh.
Implemented the Possibility Program with a care center and a skill employment center for the children and youth living and working on the street.
You see this?
So the street youth, them, you know.
Brother, let me ask Byron and you something now. Which government, if them the thief, because Angela do this, it are pushing an establishment for corruption prevention commission, and the one of them thing you have for us guard the people them thing because of the meltdown. Which government do these things? Almost a clean government, brother.
But watch it some Byron.
Yes.
Listen to this. Any government where that thief couldn't put in all of them program, you know.
No, you're mad.
A working government where I use the taxpayers' money to the fullest potential at them do them thing. Yeah. That's why you see it's we're gone 134. Yeah, we are come at 135 now. Expanded gender equity and enhanced family life through legislation such as Domestic Violence Act 1996, Property Rights of Spouse Act 2003, Child Care and Protection Act 2004, legislation dealing with early childhood education and security of Daycare Center 2005. So if we make sure security they are the daycare center them too, you know. Yeah, so like your child or your children can be at daycare center and there's no security protection. Yeah. 136 created an emancipation park for recreation and entrepreneurial activity. Yeah. Such as market physical activities for children, walking or jogging, cultural and arts activity and community events. Now Queenie them take with that. Queenie them take that emancipation park for them parking spot and hang out. Yeah. Implemented the 2.5 billion Lift Up Jamaica Community Improvement Program. So that is a facelift, you know. That is a facelift. Yeah. To do some farmer community work, you know, and give community a new facelift. Enhance it. Enhance the outlook of the community. All right. The most honorable Portia Simpson Miller and MP, the party leader and Prime Minister. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller is presiding over the greatest and most profound reform of Jamaican economy in what is acknowledged as the most challenging period in Jamaican modern history. Under her watch, Jamaica management of its national debt has improved All major economics indicators are showing positive sign, while social programs have been expanded to protect the most vulnerable group in the society. When she took the office, Jamaica was close to the brink of bankrupt. Under scroll up with, under the GLP administration, 2007 to 2011, there had been 11 consecutive quarters of negative growth. The country debt ballooned from 945 billion to 1.7 trillion.
Yeah.
The debt to GDP ratio has also climbed to 145%. Yeah. Fix me up at
I could tell the people, because them watch. 2 9s are 18, right? And look at 1.7. So them nearly double the debt.
yeah.
Double it in a 4 years. 4 years plus. Them double that debt.
Yeah. Just 4 years, you know.
Yeah.
It ballooned from 945 billion to 1.7 trillion. It nearly double people in a 4 year. Mighty God.
Look, yeah.
And the GDP ratio climbed to 145%. This translated to each Jamaican man, woman, and child owing some 600,000 Jamaican dollars. Yeah, 600,000 Jamaican dollars.
Yes.
Every single individual in a Jamaica up to the child. The GLP administration had signed a 27-month standby agreement with the IMF in 2010 and did not fulfill the commitment they made on behalf of the country. You hear that, people? Them signed a 27-month standby agreement, you know, with the IMF in 2010 and did not fulfill the commitment they made on behalf of the country. Now we know Andrew Holness was a part of that cabinet. Yeah? With Jamaica unilaterally aborting the standby agreement with IMF, the country lost the trust and respect of the international financial community, which they would in any case. Because like you borrow my money, but you never not look for me, you not talk to me, you not say nothing to me. You're done for me. Because the Labour Party always portray that type of behavior, you know. Like them are done. So even IMF, the man, them got done up. 11th consecutive quarter, them fail. And lack of all communication. Yeah, garbage administration. Since taking office in 2012, the Portia Simpson Miller administration has begun to restore economic stability and Jamaica international credibility. This has been achieved with the support and partnership between the government and of the people of Jamaica. Yeah, because the government start work with the people. And you must, you know, see growth and development through that. When a government work for its people. Yeah. No, you're going up too far away.
Yeah,
come back down. Yeah. Jamaica quickly regained the confidence of the international community and signed an extended. Now, let me read up this already.
Yeah, man, I just said the over.
Yeah. Jamaica quickly regained the confidence of the international community and signed an extended fund facility with IMF in 2013. Good. Jamaica has since passed 10 consecutive quarterly review by the International Monetary Fund. So as you say, everything turned over, so why them couldn't do that? By passing the IMF quarterly review, Jamaica has been able to re-enter global capital market and secure the lowest interest rate ever. Because the international people, them say, under the leadership of Portia Simpson, them can't trust the administration. And them say the administration have worked assiduously to make things right with them. So they say them get the lowest interest rate ever. The economy has returned to growth. People listen that. You heard it? 138 say the economy has returned to growth with projection for increased growth over the next fiscal year. Jamaica has also become increasingly attractive to both local and foreign investors. Business confidence is on the high. It's low now. No confidence in doing business in Jamaica under the Andrew Holness administration. So this is where we're coming from. Red carpet being handed to the garbage in 2016. The business climate continued to improve as measured every year by the World Bank Global Report on the ease of doing business. How easy it is to do business now. The debt to GDP ratio has been reduced from 145% to 126. You're talking about a 19% swing that. With a planned further reduction up to 120 by the end of the current fiscal year. Mighty God. You understand?
And it go down and it's set to go down at 60 by 2025.
Yeah. Our net international reserve NIR has increased to US 2.4 billion in 2015 from a country when we never have nothing.
No move. So all them are going like, all them are talk like Jamaica, you know, and them build up reserve because we build up that reserve. They never have that back. See?
Remember them never have nothing, you know, brother. The country the pan brink, you know, the country the broke, you know. So when you see that 2.4 billion there in a net reserve, you know, a portion of Simpson administration work that. Yeah, inflation has been significantly reduced from 9.5% in 2013 to 4%, the lowest rate in 48 years. Look at that.
The interest rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could have do business at Jamaica and go in at the bank and you're not burdened by high interest rate. It come right down to 4%.
I'm going to fast magazine reach yet. And you can't buy a magazine, Jamaica Fast magazine. See, they got you.
Yeah. Jamaica is ranked 64 out of 146 country nation in the 2014 Forbes Best Country for Business report. So you see that? You see what I talk about? Yeah. Forbes magazine, this you know, and the Jamaica them favorable ranking here. Yeah, as it relates to country for business. Forbes magazine ranked Jamaica as the best country in the Caribbean. Which to do business, mighty God. In the Caribbean, number one. We rank 64 worldwide.
No, we're going to go yet, you know.
May I tell you? Administration continued promotion of brand Jamaica as a major contributing factor to the growth of Jamaica tourism product. So when you hear Andrew come and talk about brand Jamaica, under both that Simpson administration, brand Jamaica was established. Because portion of the country grow it as a brand. Now Andrew mash up the country and want to still call it brand. Andrew, you an idiot. There's no brand about Jamaica right now. It's corruption. Even in a challenging economic environment, the administration has always fought to protect the poor and the most vulnerable by increased public spending and critical social service. Yeah? Payment to part beneficiary have been increased. Scroll up a little bit more the way. Payment to part beneficiary have been increased.
Okay.
Scroll me up.
Good?
Yeah. That good, sir. This level of investment in social program is unique in the history of IMF program. So them get something now, yeah, as it relates to the beneficiary payment being added to the part program. Them get a fund from the IMF, yeah. And you say it is unique in the history of IMF program. Them never fund nothing like that. Yeah, but under the People's National Party, we get funding for that. So it can benefit the people at the bottom line. we have implemented the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, JEEP, which today has provided direct income for more than 60,000 Jamaican and created a vital infrastructure at an approximate cost of 9 billion Jamaican dollars.
All right.
Because these are what you call social program, you know, and you must have that in your country for the people who are on the vulnerable side of things. Increased investment in education and training are laying the foundation for a more highly trained and better educated labor force, which you have to do. So it's not just having people go out there to work, you know. You have to train them up. You have to make sure you have people skilled to certain capacity to undertake certain work. So we have to have skilled people in our country. So we have to invest where that is concerned. All right, fix me up at top there.
53. 153.
Major housing program have been undertaken, including inner city housing and sugar worker housing program. Yeah.
The city housing. So one job will come and do something.
And you know, do not more scam and rob the country, you know. And come tell lie, you know. Cover him crime. You understand? The visit of major world leader, including the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama. Yeah. Prime Minister of Britain, David Cameron. And the Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, in 2015 alone are major indicators, yeah, of the strengthening of Jamaica relationship with the international community. Now, when your country cannot track the president from America, the Prime Minister David Cameron from the United Kingdom, and Japan leader, you know, say your country do well, yeah.
Right.
Jamaica hosting the Petro-Carib Energy and Cooperation Agreement Summit meeting in 2015. It's an indication of the esteem in which Jamaica is held by members of the Caribbean and Latin American community. You see that? And you mash up all of the land. All the people have a high price. 156, our athletes performing, artists, writers, and scientists continue to excel on the international stage. Life expectancy, 73.1 years. Yeah, that is a result of eating right and exercising and health care. Now we know we did get 70, so 3.1 gone on there. Under the People's National Party. Now life expectancy in Jamaica, all the baby upon the breast and get killed. We don't have no number for put to that, but we know it low. Yeah. So life expectancy, 73.1 year in Jamaica, is at the same level as most developed country. You want to hear that, people? Jamaica continues to enjoy the reputation of being one of the world's stable democracy. Now it's unstable. It's in tatters. It's in ruins. It don't exist no more. Democracy gone. Runway. EPOC regulators report have kept Jamaica abreast as to our progress. Yeah. So them people that keep Jamaica abreast. The Jamaica national debt is being reduced. See that? The most reliable measures of the debt in any country is the debt to GDP ratio. We talk about that. Yeah. This gives an indication of the capacity of the country to repay its debt. Jamaica debt ratio stood at 140.7% at the end of the 2013-14 fiscal year. Is projected to be reduced to 125% at the end of the fiscal year 2015 to 2016. There have been dramatic improvement in the Jamaica international credit ratings. All right. So it's just like your credit scoring as an individual. If your credit score no good, you can't get a borrowing. So we that come from a brink of decapacitated, yeah, out of the international monetary world, can't get no borrowing. All right. Tell you that now. Tell you that. Come there.
You should have go here so too, but go on, you can't read it where you reach. Can you 62, you swing at 62. You reach at that problem. Yeah, swing at 62.
All right. Let me like to go through the framework. Right? The fiscal governance framework was developed to establish. Said it that way, let me read it.
From top, PMP.
All right. The PMP restored the respect. Yeah, let me go through that now. The PMP, with the support of the IMF, launched Jamaica Economic Reform Program, ERP, under which a new fiscal governance framework was developed to establish fiscal discipline and lay the foundation for growth. The same thing with Andrew and claim. The new framework is facilitated by amendment to the Fiscal Administration and Audit Act at the Public Bodies Management and Accountability PBMA Act and Regulation. The PMP restored the respect and trust of the international financial community in Jamaica, which had been destroyed under the JLP administration.
Good.
The PMP reopened the source of financing that had virtually dried up under the Jamaica Labour Party. The PMP administration established the Economic Program Oversight Committee to fulfill our commitment to fulfill transparency. All right, fix me up on the other side.
You did do yours already, right? You did
Yeah, go over 165.
65. Yeah.
Yeah,
See that?
yeah. Oh, 65, I can't see it. Steady it up. Yeah, leave it there. So, Jamaica national debt is being reduced. The most reliable measurement of the debt is in any country is the debt to GDP ratio. This gives an indication of the capacity of the country to repay its debt. Jamaica debt ratio stood at 140.7%, and at the end of 2013 to 2014, is projected to be reduced to 125% at the end of the fiscal year 2015 to 2016. There have been dramatic improvement in the Jamaica International Credit Rating. The country balance of payment deficit and the current account continues to decline, showing an improvement in the country transaction with the rest of the world. At the beginning of the program, 2011 to 2012, the current account deficit was 13.4% of GDP. In October 2015, it stood at 5% of GDP and continues to move downward. Yeah, the Insolvent Act was enacted in 2015, ensuring that business could be recognized in the face of bankruptcy with the bankruptcy with the protection of the court against their creditors. A new procurement act was passed in 2015, giving MSME greater flexibility for doing business with the government. The PMP government established. Yeah. So we are looking at everything under the financial aspect of the country.
Yeah.
Restore back and come back to the fold where we can trade it. We are not deal with creditors. A collateral registry was allowed more items to be used as collateral for loans. This will further facilitate small business owners and expand the sectors. Now, when you get when them give more items you can use as collateral, where it give you a wider range. Yeah, it give you flexibility. Yeah, rather than you can only bring land title or house document. Maybe if you have a car, you can use it as collateral. Yeah. The administration, the administrative powers of tax administration, Jamaica, TAJ, have been strengthened through new laws. An electronic platform for the payment of tax has been introduced. Yeah. We have improved the operation of the Jamaica Custom by converting it into an executive agent. The amendment of the Custom Act will effectively reduce duties on commodities and eliminating duties on all productive input, including intermediate goods. The World Bank Doing Business 2016 report published in October 2015 show a major improvement in Jamaica ranking. Jamaica is now the best rated country for doing business in the English-speaking Caribbean and among the top 10 most improved,
countries.
Most improved countries that are 175. So once come up at 176,
Most improved
countries
countries.
for doing business. The nation is now ranked at 64 out of 189 countries, up 7 place from our revised 71st place last in 2015 report. The World Bank is reporting that Jamaica business climate has improved significantly in the areas of 1. Starting a business, 2. Dealing with construction permit, 3. Paying tax, 4. Resolving insolvency. The World Bank report that it's now take only 3 days to start a business in Jamaica, down from a previous average of 15 days. Jamaica has moved up 8 place on the Global Competitiveness Index, 94 from 94 in 2013-14 to 86 out of 144 countries, 2014-2015. So under the post-Simpson administration, you see everything a show trend in the right direction. The 2014 Forbes best countries for bring me up the lonesome.
So we must sign there. Yeah, so best report rank in Jamaica. Yes.
Yeah. Business report ranked Jamaica 64 out of 146 country. Yeah. This makes Jamaica the best country in the Caribbean region to do business and third in the Latin American and the Caribbean, 178. Jamaica jumped 54 place in the Logistic Performance Index, moving from 124 in 2012 to 70 in 2014. Mighty God. As a result of a new economic environment created under the Simpson-Miller administration, Gulf-Free Americas Manufacturing is investing US $350 million to develop a car assembly plant at the Spanish Town Special Zone. Car assembly plant,
This really want what it's gone.
But that gone, that we are saying.
Them a real job. Them a give money.
And to trick people them in a 2015 tell PLI them things come off of the agenda.
You never see them never leave the car assembly plant. 100 get rid of this.
Jamaica would have gone. They
never want the country them work here.
Yes.
If there was no...
And to take them off of the agenda. With them high criminality, nobody now invest with the JLP government. They would have invest this under the PMP administration. Because all from we are reading, my brother, a big growth and development, the numbers them are trending in the right direction, You understand? Yeah. As a part of its port infrastructure renewal program, Kingston Wharf Limited is investing 50 million US or 2.2 billion Jamaican in the construction of a state-of-the-art logistic facility in Newport West, creating more than 150 jobs in the construction phase. That are just a billion, 150 new jobs in the construction phase, And then it will employ more people at work. Down at Kingston Wharf, Newport West. A new fiscal incentive act introduced generous capital. Yeah, it's up over 82.
Okay, so. To the right.
Yeah. All right. Depreciation allowance as well as employment tax credit to compensate for any statutory deduction further improving the business environment. Yeah. The Banking Service Act has been amended, strengthening the regulatory system to deposit-taking institution. Yeah. Our government has developed an action plan for the reform of the public sector. We are moving to a system of shared corporate service, across ministries, departments, and agencies to address system-wide inefficiencies. Okay? So them have tie everything together, through the electronic system style. computerization. Yeah, the automated system for custom data, yeah, has been implemented, allowing the Jamaican Custom Agency to perform more types of transaction online, thereby modernizing the system and making important transaction hassle-free. Yeah, we import transaction hassle-free, right? We have implemented the Amanda system in all parishes, council, in 8 referral agency such as NEPA, which has significantly reduced the length of time for, yeah,
So
any
them
more
have two step for them, man. So them are like them never get nothing by man.
a red
Exactly.
carpet and get, man. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talk all about the red carpet economy them getting, thriving economy, granting development approval. The Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, has increased loan financing to micro, small, and medium enterprise, MSMEs. Yeah, DBJ has implemented the Voucher for Technical Assistance, VTA, program to assist businesses with securing available technical advice and knowledge necessary to develop viable business plan and to better equip themselves to operate in the global economy.
Wow.
DBJ has introduced the Jamaica Venture Capital Program. Scroll up a little bit more. During the fiscal year 2014 to 2015, the micro, small, medium enterprise and entrepreneurship MSME policy was adopted. In 2015-16, some 1 billion in loan financing had been targeted for the MSME sector. The business resignation to perform to enable the easy start up of business was passed and implemented. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Go over the other side now.
Over.
192.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah,
You see?
192. Over 192.
Come on
3
now.
billion has been allocated for road infrastructure development. See that, people? 3 billion has been allocated for road
Alright.
infrastructure development. The another leg of the North-South Highway will be open in this financial year.
See the
Jamaica
local.
is benefiting from the lowest interest rate in decades. Yeah, Jamaica home buyers are getting the benefit of mortgage rates below 10%, with the rate trending
Even lower.
even lower to make more housing available to the Jamaican people. Now millions you have to have. Millions you have to have. Yeah.
Alright. Go
Tax
then.
rate has been reduced and made equitable for all. The corporate tax rate has been reduced from 33.13% to 25% expect for regulated institution. Yeah. Custom duties have been reduced for imported productive input. Yeah. So if you are bringing things for the productive sector, then reduce the custom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Growth in the employment sector. Reduction in standard rate of general consumption tax, GTC, from 17.5% to 16.5%, a 1%. Yeah,
See?
in the financial year 2012-2013.
Yeah, Bruce, it put up. She moved it to 2012 to come in. See, Tara? Let's see this.
By maintaining a competitive exchange rate, we have,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
All
yeah, so.
right, Jamaica, which power there? 201
Yeah.
created more opportunity for import substitution and business creation. For the financial year 2013 to 14, JAMPRO facilitated over 18 billion Jamaican dollars in capital investment, exceeding the project target of 12.3 billion. These investments, primarily in tourism, agriculture, mining, and knowledge service, created over 6,000 new permanent and temporary jobs. In 2014, foreign direct investment was approximately US 700 million, which signaled an increase in investment. As a result of the new fiscal environment, investors' confidence has increased, resulting in Charisma Hotel Group is investing US 900 million over a 10-year to create 9 hotels that will provide more than 4,000 new rooms and some 8,000 direct jobs. Sandal has invested US 150 million to expand their hotel in Jamaica. Sagicor has invested US 250 million in tourism. A US 30 million investment in, scroll up over that side of me, 204.
204. See that? 204, see that?
All right, leave it there, sir.
Yeah. Tankwell.
Tankwell has built its own port at Rio Bueno and has expanded its investment into a logistics center equipped with a 10-acre fully automated warehouse operating its own vessel along with a fleet of over 90 trucks. This is one of the single largest investment made by a Jamaican-owned company in a non-tourism related project on Jamaica North Coast. Tankwell employed 300 people from the area in its logistics center and procures goods for distribution to the construction and hardware trade in Jamaica. Both consumer and business confidence in Jamaica remain high according to the Dan Anderson poll. The introduction of integrated resort development, IRD in Jamaica, which will cater to high net worth clients. Celebration, Jamaica Limited and Harmony Cove were both approved as IRD and scheduled to commence operation in mid-2016. The Casino Gaming Commission have been established to give full regulatory oversight to casino operation in Jamaica. Jamaica gaming industry is experiencing significant growth. Find 209 there.
209 for the left side. Left side.
Yeah, exactly, yes, sir. The merger between the Betting Gaming and Lotteries Commission, BGLC, and the Jamaica Racing Commission, JRC, is being pursued to improve profitability in the sector. The government continues to facilitate the expansion of the telecommunication sector, signaled by Flow investing 8.7 billion Jamaican dollars to deploy a 4G mobile network. Digital business have invested 6 billion over the past year in Jamaica 4G network. We are creating the Jamaica Internet Exchange Point, IXP, to save the country more than US $2 million a year by rerouting internet traffic, which currently goes through the USA. Yeah?
Oh.
So you have now ISOCAN JLB International Limited, a Scottish Jamaican partnership, was founded in 2012 and has grown into a major player in the movement of bulk liquid in and out of Jamaica. And the region has established a shipping, container, cleaning and repair facility in Kingston. All right, I will thing them there, no, man. What them thing there?
You going with a bag of thing, you know?
Yeah, man. You know, see it, man?
See how again? 13.
Yeah, 13. All right. Yeah, right there, sir. With increasing demand for information and communication technology, business process outsourcing BPO space in the Montego Bay Free Zone. The Factories Corporation of Jamaica recently spearheaded the retrofitting of a 24,000 square foot factory building for use in the ICT BPO sector. This building is now leased to the Elephant Group and has created employment for approximately 600 people. Now, Elephant Group, 2,500 new jobs were generated by the business process, outsourcing, BPO, where we know that the little call center them there. Yeah. So them say 2,500 new job. But them job there are a job where people work for a long time, you know. Cause them not pay them on time and handle them like slave. So people go in and out. So we do even not look on that. But currently now, yeah, that mash up. But when this did set up this time, and the Portia Simpson administration, it was working. Because them couldn't ramp with the people them. Yeah, the people them get them pay on time, and that's why it build from this and continue, you know. But some guy get some new contract with it now and I ramp with it. I treat the people them like them as slave. It moved to a third party. The government is facilitating the development of the new industries, such as industrial, hemp, and medical marijuana. Yeah,
Them take it over.
Them take it over.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah, some little one guy take that from the average people and we used to get locked up. Yeah, the government has started work to refurbish and rebrand the Garmex Free Zone. The facility is fully occupied. Yeah, so we know that Garmex Free Zone, yeah, out by Marcus Garvey Drive in front of JPS.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm not go on with the start. She go on with enough
yeah.
man.
All right, see that now, stop it there, so. More people are finding employment. The average unemployment rate dropped from 15.2% in 2013 to 13.1% in 2015.
You see?
The flexible legislation was passed to help increase productivity and employment possibility. So flexi work mean, you know, you can't choose that time when you're going for work and thing, you know, really constrained to one set period of time. Yeah. Investment in major infrastructure development program, MIDIP, yeah, is providing thousands of jobs in the construction of highway, rehabilitation of reconstruction of critical bridges and roadway, retaining wall which have been damaged or been undermined, protective work such as construction of gabion wall and river training. No,
yeah.
a whole heap of program that, you know.
Do man work.
To deal with highway.
What's that, man?
You know, so Portia did have the vision for Jamaican to take the work where the Chinese have. All of that was enhancing the workers them mobility and skill proficiency. You understand? To take on the work. We have preserved the job. You understand? We have preserved the job of the public sector. She preserved it. The salaries and benefits of public sector workers have been improved.
Yes.
The government has established a new labor market reform commission.
Wow.
All committees made to work by, scroll me there, 24. I remember that.
Meant to work by the previous administration.
Yeah. By the previous honored by this administration. So things where them to do, she honor it. Not like Andrew them come and rub it out and don't go through with it.
By this administration. So
all right, see?
Yeah.
She continue to work.
Yeah, that just
payment due under the health sector reclassification agreement have been made. Public sector workers have received their 7% back pay. Not like Andrew where they pay all the police, them and everybody. Yeah, them pay the public sector worker. The corporation is a woman like this when she run the country. She run the country efficiently. She not run the country like it's a lapier's dog she have a walk in her hand with. You understand? See, the public sector worker, you know, have received their 7% back pay. The teachers, well, I know, the teacher have also received their back pay due to them. Yeah, so she have pay up the people them. Outstanding wage payment in relation to salary realignment for correctional office and firemen have been made. The Development Bank of Jamaica is committed to the development of the MSME sector, which is the most critical sector for creation of new job and has already provided 8,975 loan valued at 911.3 million Jamaican dollars for micro entrepreneurs. Enterprise, micro enterprise. 88 loan valued at 3.347 300 and no.
Yeah, man.
88 loan valued at 347.14 million for SME. Yeah. DBJ is well on its way to achieving the target of 3 billion for loans through strong client relationship management, marketing, promotion, and new product development. Yeah. While expanding its lending through existing channel, DBJ continues to accredit new approved financial institution, AFLS, and recently authorized the eligibility of individual credit union as AFLS. Yeah. This will give credit union and their members full access to DBJ menu of products. New jobs are being created in the tourism sector with the construction, renovation, and operation of new hotels and attractions. So a whole heap of work that me see. Whole heap of work.
But the amount of work, we never saw so much work, Ocean, man.
Yeah, man.
Man. Hey, minute halfway what she doing now. We have some
All
people that she do it, you know.
No. I don't see that. Jamaica is now experiencing the most rapid growth in the bed and breakfast initiative. Jamaica from all walks of life and in all parishes are now successfully offering food and accommodation from the most modest to the most luxurious to very satisfied clients. There are 2,000 rental of between 1 and 6 bedroom are now listed island-wide. Investing in business process, outsourcing, BPO, and call center operation sector, particularly in the Kingston and St. James, is opening up new opportunities for our young people. 18,000 jobs are currently in the sector, indicating an increase of over 100% since 2012. Another 18,000 new jobs are projected in this sector over the next 5 years. The Overseas Employment Program is expanding and employs approximately 14,000 persons.
Yeah, them have people worship well on the part. Yeah, them have people worship them. See the overseas employment, you know, say them 100 people worship them, say them and send them a foreign brother. It always one class. Man.
That's why we like present the fact to the people. Yeah. A new regulatory framework was introduced for the scrap metal trade, which presently provide about 600 jobs directly and approximately 2,000 indirectly. Resumption of mining operation at Alpart by U.S. Rusal has already, yeah. Go at 36. Find me at 36.
Yeah.
So you see, resumption of Alpart, I will know the backside mining company, you know. Them shut down that and I see over them the time, you know. Restore 300 jobs in this vital sector of the economy. The opening of 9 new agro parks has created over 5,000 jobs. The agro park are value chain enterprises which interrogate production, processing, and marketing of agricultural commodities. This goal is to reduce import and increase export. James Roberts mash up that him and Holness and Nigel Clark and Floyd Green. They mash up that. This is what we are talking about in the country. Through the implementation of the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, JEEP, more than 60,000 persons were employed to project at a cost of some 9 billion Jamaican dollars. G provide earning opportunities for persons with special needs, those with low skill level, and those from underserved communities. The Recycle Now Bottled Recycling Project was launched on February 14th. Yeah, on February 12th, 2014, creating a minimum of 300 jobs while generating valuable foreign exchange. Blue Mountain Renewables Wind Farm in St. Elizabeth will provide more than 250 jobs. A new solar energy project, which has started in Content Clarendon, will provide 400 jobs. So when I look on a job creation all out.
Pat, when Portia do a job, you know, to see tell us you have 400 or 250 job or 6,000 job or 14,000
Yeah.
job. She definitely know much job, you know, Andrew them come with lies, you know, brother.
Andrew them tell people like fabricate, Andrew them fabricate number, man. Andrew them fabricate number, everybody know that. Death, annually them fabricate that. Alright. Yes, exactly so. By encouraging consumer to eat what we grow and increasing investment in the agriculture sector, Jamaica has reduced its expenditure on the importation of food. It is in this. Yeah.
We did reduce it, come play it. See that? Read it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. By encouraging consumer to eat what we grow and increasing investment in the agricultural sector, Jamaica has reduced its expenditure on the importation of food. It is in this regard that a number of policy initiatives have been pursued to increase the capacity of our agriculture sector. 9 agro-parks have been established, and so far over 790 million has been spent. You have Ebony Park in Clarendon. You have Spring Plain in Clarendon. You have Planting Garden River, St. Thomas. You have the Yala, St. Thomas. You have Sweet River, Westmoreland. You have Myersfield, Westmoreland. Yeah. And, you know, we see it a move like you have Hill Run, St. Catherine, Amity Hall, St. Catherine, New Forest, Duff House, Manchester. Approximately 100 acres of land in our agro. No, yeah. Approximately 100 acres of land in our agro park has been reserved exclusively for young people with agricultural knowledge and expertise. The pilot project has been established in the Ebony Park Agro Park. The government has supported private sector initiative by Red Stripe, yeah, to use locally grown cassava in their beer formulation, leading to a major expansion in cassava production. The government has also been able to expand agriculture to engage some 225 farmers producing a range of crop, sorghum, onion, ginger. Yeah. So see that a page job creation me I see.
You see, every job I create, you know, if a couple hundred are not in a Byron. You see, Andrew just come and tell us, so we have the lowest and come. These are bogus. These are real jobs. See,
yes. Fruits and tubers. These farms have created employment for 824 persons. There has been a massive increase in the production of the Irish potato between up to 2014, moving from 27% between 2012 and 2014, from 15,395 tons in 2012 to 19,577 tons in 2014. In 2010, Jamaica produced only 11,222 tons. Jamaica is on its way to self-sufficiency in the production of Irish potatoes, removing the need for import of this item. In the 204, come scroll me up a little bit more, Brain. In 2014, ginger production tripled the amount production in 2011 from 444 ton of ginger to 1,274 ton. That is nearly a 300% increase there, sir. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The production of condiments for food flavoring also increased. Pimento, for example, increased from 253,000 ton in 2012 to more than 418,875 tons in 2014.
So what on the part? Part. So that's what you said, up to the farmer, them make money. You notice? And they never you know about no glut. Them use up.
Yeah, because you have good government in place. You have clean government, you don't have corruption government. You don't have a government where they award license to its own member of parliament. We are now implementing the tourism linkage program, which will integrate domestic agriculture with the tourism industry. Me I talk about that. Them have to buy the thing them from Jamaica. Them can't just import things, so you have to link them to the program. Because we have the food, them to buy it. At Jamaica you come, people must eat Jamaican cuisine food. Since October 2013, local food have been an integral part of the school. Yes, we like that.
Food feeding.
School. Yeah, make the kids them eat the proper food and the junk food. Yeah. Nutrition Product Limited is now using liquid eggs in their solid snack as partial substitution for imported margarine and vegetable oil. Yeah. The asset of Wallingford Coffee Company Limited have been divested to increase private sector participation in the sector. So it also bringing the private sector enough to come participate in it. So you know, say you can come take a portion of the slice of the cake. The government has increased the allocation of the rural agricultural development authorities rather from 936 million in 2013 to 2014 fiscal year to just over 1 billion for the 2014 to 2015 fiscal year. A paradial larceny unit has been, paradial, larceny unity, larceny unit has been set up in the Ministry of Agriculture and is working with the police in the campaign against predial larceny. Yeah, our farmers have been further protected with the implementation of the National Animal Identification and Traceability System.
Okay.
We have established a first-class arbiter in Western Jamaica. Okay? Yeah, so I let down there. So you know, so that come like the slaughterhouse of people. The arbitration. That's how you go and you slaughter the animal then. You understand?
Byron, you see how much tourists come, them can't tell where it come from, them keep real data. Not Anjo. Anjo just tell something for one, 556.
All right. Yeah, 2014 was a landmark year as Jamaica welcomed a record 2 million stopover visitor. Room reservation rates in 2014 were up over 2013 and continue to trend upward. Our largest tour operator to Jamaica has confirmed that our average daily rate is up by 13% to 15%. Jamaica is being transformed from a seasonal to a year-round tourism destination. This transformation will create increased job opportunities and greater job security for our workers. For winter 2013, visitor arrival averaged 178,000 per month, while for the summer the average was 162,000 per month. In 2014, we were very successful in increasing airlift to Jamaica. During this period, we have seen approximately 2 million seats out of our main market, 1.4 million out of the US, an increase of 11%. Yeah? All right. 259, 260.
260, up there.
Yeah. All right. Southwest Airline, the largest domestic U.S. carrier, with connection to most cities in America, began operating flight into Sangster's International Airport on July the 1st, 2014.
Sorry, me know why you leave out too much people increase next year, make Andrew seat, you know. Top side, the 260, see 260,000 there.
260,000 out of Canada. Yeah. A 21.6% increase. 165,000 out of UK, Europe, up about 10%. Yeah. So Southwest Airline, the largest domestic US carrier, with connection to most cities in America, began operating flight into Sangster's International Airport on July the 1st, 2014. It will expand in November 2015, adding Houston to Montego Bay. This will bring exciting new opportunities for penetrating the US market even further. Yeah. So we are looking at some real, plans put in place to increase Jamaica earning, and to strengthen the economy and to provide jobs for the people locally. Increased demand further for travel to Jamaica has resulted in a 70% increase in airlift from the UK over the 2013 and 2014 calendar year. Mighty God, 70% increase. The traffic out of the Scandinavian gateway has grown significantly since 2013. There has been the addition of 3 new gateway. Okay, so Scandinavian are one of them out of the 3 new gateway. Helsinki, Copenhagen, and Oslo will be added this winter. Also, that are expanding, our tourism and selling it to these new countries.
No,
You can't just depend on UK, Canada, and US. You want people from further afield. So see that we see them. So so we have a tourism minister we have work, and we have a prime minister we are run the country good. Yeah. In early 2015. Cruise passenger arrival in Jamaica has projected to increase to a record 1.4 million passenger in 2015. In early 2015, 3 cruise ships began home porting in Montego Bay. This will create more opportunities for local businesses, as these ships will require produce as well as goods and service from local suppliers. Tourism Enhancement Fund, has committed 200 million Jamaican dollars over the next 5 years to introduce new technology to improve immigration operation at ports of entry. So all I need are jobs creation.
All right, let me tell you what we're going to do here, so now, people.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue with this.
We have to cut, because...
We're going to cut now, man. We just tell them... No, we're going to cut now. Because we just tell them, so we just start with that, brother, and it just reach out of 56, 22. So we're going to continue with that. Enough for Mama P, though. We're going to run over. The amount of work to do is unbelievable. You never know so much. Hey, we have to teach them this and run them way, brother. We don't talk.
But my brother, what I biggest surprise are the car plant in a St. Catherine, That wipe off the book.
That's what there, brother. Anyway, we're there because we're not cover. We're not even reach halfway yet. So we're going to continue that thing here.
Yeah,
brother. We're there, brother.
All right. Blessings.